Learn more at helpheart.org.
It's bow time. The Pork Chop Griller is back at Bojangles for a limited time. We know you missed it in all its tender, marinated glory, and how could you not? Because when you take a juicy, mouth-watering pork chop and sandwich it on a flaky, made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit, it's not a flavor you want to say goodbye to. And don't worry, if it could talk, we're pretty sure it would say, I missed you too. Get to the nearest Bojangles and order yours today. It's bow time.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
From the Ingalls studio,
WPEK Fairview,
WMXF Waynesville,
W225CJ Candler,
the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, bank. That's bank. Enter it now.
Go to ESPNAVL.com to play, and good luck.
Live from the Ingalls studio,
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
the Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog see! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh, my God. The Jets killed him.
And welcome into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. The Sportsocracy is heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app. Seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, and join us in the chat for
Football Friday!
It is a football
It's also
Friday.
a Colonel Friday.
I was gonna
And
say.
sorry, I did chuck a piece of chicken bosom in my mouth right before we turned the cameras on.
You ought not do that.
I can't help it. It's so good.
Yeah, I get it. Well, you're always eating. You're like you're like Brad Pitt of radio. You're just always eating. Why are you eating all the time?
Caroline Taylor, that was the market president here. She commented something on our Jersey Mike's Firehouse. She said, I imagine that you eat like a toddler. And I said, every day for 38 years, and there's no end in sight. Hope to do it for 38 more.
Loves his chicken strips and chicken nuggies. And
Chicken's awesome. Okay? It's just good. And when you make it extra crispy, it's even gooder.
Yes.
It's like the Los Angeles Chargers when they play a team that Tank put the reverse kiss of death on.
Exactly. You are welcome, Los Angeles. I single-handedly rebirthed your season by going opposites. Put the kiss of death on the Minnesota Vikings, and they didn't even show up to play.
That was an abomination.
No offense, no defense. 37-10, and the Chargers feel pretty good now.
Carson
Back
Wentz
to 5-3.
cried.
Did he cry?
He cried on television.
Oh, no.
And they got beat so bad that tears emitted from his ojos.
Oh. Well, now I kind of feel bad.
I don't. I don't. Ginger, no soul. It's fine. He'll be fine. I am one. I'm allowed to say that.
This was a big shot in the arm for the old Chargers, though.
Were you surprised by anything that happened last night?
I mean, yes, I did not expect the Minnesota Vikings defense to completely collapse. I mean, they got whatever they wanted. I mean, except for Quentin Johnston, because they just hate him for some reason now.
Well, I mean, Kamani Vidal, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You want to know why you listen to the draft coverage around this here place? Because last night's surprise stars, Kamani Vidal and Rondé Gadsden, you'd already known who they were because I told you
That's
a
right.
lot.
A long time ago. And hopefully you had the foresight to have them in the lineup, or you left their 26 points on the bench like somebody in this room.
I did. I had Kamani Vidal.
I did not. I had him, but I did not play
in
him.
all those leagues where I went, oh, no, I'm killed at running back and it's bye weeks. Whatever am I going to – Kamani Vidal. It's
You should also, by the way, realize that Thursdays are the days you're supposed to look at your fantasy lineup.
Yes. Don't be that guy like the one I'm playing that he had a Marion Hampton in his lineup.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, that still mystifies me because he hadn't played in 3 weeks.
Well, I still had Jared Goff in the starting lineup, and Justin Herbert was on the bench. There's a problem with that. Jared Goff's got a bye week this week, so now I have Marcus Mariota as my quarterback for this week. It's going to be awesome. We'll see how that shakes out. Let's go commies.
Commandos, we've been over this. And you want me to know why it's not commies? Because if it was commies at this point, I would have to say as a commie sympathizer. Instead, I'm going to say as a commando sympathizer, I hope Marcus Mariota can play even vaguely competently this week.
Sure.
Because that needs to happen.
Broad strokes here over the Chargers' domination of the Minnesota Vikings. 419 yards of total offense. I'm still kind of baffled at the 0 targets for Quentin Johnston.
Last night was so bad, I at one point flipped it over to South Alabama, Georgia State. That's the thing I did. If for nothing else, because I did have a South Alabama.
I was going to say that was an actual game, though, wasn't it?
It sure was.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a South Alabama banger. That ticket in the old pocket today.
Good for you.
Jeremy, are you that big a degenerate? Why, yes. Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. He's betting South Alabama football.
I will say this week I may have had my most degenerate moment of my life.
Okay.
When I bet a Kennesaw State Florida International over-under.
Oh, my.
That's a thing I did. That's
you
the thing
may
I did.
need to talk to someone about that.
I'm not going to lie. I did call my sponsor. He goes by his more professional name, Bookie. But I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. Your bookie probably shouldn't be your sponsor.
No, that's not a good idea.
Oops.
Yeah, you tend to
Oopsie
seek other counsel.
Here's all I can tell you. We're off to a great start betting games this week, and I have more bangers today than any day in the history of the show.
Oh, wow.
This is the most bangers we have ever put out in one show, and I love them all.
So it's a banger extravaganza.
This is like the time that I came within 27 days of a perfect month.
Mm-hmm.
If you watched How I Met Your Mother, you know what I'm
talking
about.
It's a banger palooza.
Or as I like to call it, my sophomore year of college.
Okay, so Minnesota Vikings suck.
Minnesota's
once
dead.
again.
Minnesota's dead.
I mean, you can't just play without all of your tackles. You can't play with Carson Wentz as your quarterback.
I think you're burying the lead here. Last night in a game where you started Carson Ezekiel Wentz,
mm-hmm.
Who was the leading rusher for the Minnesota Vikings yesterday?
Was it Aaron Jones?
No. 5 carries, 15 yards.
Was it Kenny Nwangwu?
He plays for the Jets, so no.
Okay.
Jordan Mason would be the backup.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he had 4 carries for 3 yards.
Woof.
But, by the way, neither one of them is the right answer.
Yeah.
Neither is Carson Wentz, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawkinson, Ben Yurosek.
Adrian Peterson?
Right.
No.
Nope.
No.
Adrian Peterson would actually be a guess that made more sense than the correct answer, which is Xavier Scott. I was today years old when I found out that feller was in the NFL.
Uh-huh.
He is the pride of Maine.
Black Bears, let's go.
He had 2 carries for 16 yards, and that was enough to lead the Minnesota Vikings.
Huzzah.
He was also the 4th leading rusher in this game, and the other 3 played for the Go Chargers Go! This was an unmitigated keister kicking. And I'm not going to lie, I walked away from it going, hey, I feel a little better. I feel a little better about the Chargers today than I did 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
I now must say, hey, Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, you remember that thing I said of you're really going to regret not signing Sam Darnold? Do you understand what I'm talking about now? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? This is in all my years covering this league, this might be the dumbest, most predictable thing that I have ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, how many quarterbacks in the NFL have a higher QBR than Sam? Oh, got to come up with a good middle name for Sam. Jedediah Darnold.
2.
It's very biblical today. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I've been doing it all day.
I'm going to go 2.
It's 5.
Okay.
Those quarterbacks are Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones, who are both over 80.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes, Drake May, and Lamar Jackson, who's only played 4 games. You know what all those guys have in common outside of Daniel Jones?
What's that?
There's quite a large investment in them from the team that they currently play for. You could have had Sam Darnold for $30 million. Instead, you went, no, you know what? Let's take a chance on J.J. McCarthy. The best way I can explain this, and I thought about this for a long time last night because there was a Vikings fan sitting right beside me at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue. And I finally came up with what I think is the best way to possibly explain this.
Okay.
You had a short-time girlfriend that your parents liked, your friends liked. Everybody was a big fan and said, you know what? If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Oh. And instead, you met an exotic dancer named Cinnamon at Dale's Bait and Tackle and Booby Emporium, and you went, screw it, I'm marrying her. And guess what you got? Crabs from the bait shop, you Neanderthals.
He's the king of the analogy.
I'm telling you.
That's hadn't really thought about it in that sense, but I get what you're saying.
Deserve
I mean, you look
everything you get.
absolutely like you went full. Let's just see what we got because it's more exciting to have an unknown commodity rather than the guy that just led us to a 14-2 record.
14-3.
Excuse me. Damn it.
17 games. Math's hard. Subtract the smaller number.
Stop
from
it.
Works 100% of the time. I do it every day.
We only did this 5 years ago. Yeah.
To me, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. And I feel bad for Vikings fans because Vikings fans, you're not quite in the club with we, the Jets fans, and the Lions and the Browns. You're not quite with us, but you're close. We're flirting with maybe getting up with the get down. And you and your stupid administration deserve this so much that it pains me you deserve this so much. And I could not stop taking the victory lap last night of, you did this to yourself. I don't have any sympathy for you that you're playing broke down Carson Wentz because weird. The kid that's been in the NFL for 24 games and has played 7 quarters was maybe not the best decision to ride your franchise on. I kept looking at Justin Jefferson going, how have you not killed somebody in purple tonight yet? Because he was open all night long, and Carson Wentz couldn't get it anywhere near him.
Nope.
What do you have, 7 catches for 76 yards? I know it was somewhere in that ballpark.
Yep.
Look, I'm going to be as honest about something as I can be. One of the things that always attracted me to football from a very young age is it's not that damn hard. Okay? The first time somebody put a wrench in my hand and went, spackle that toilet, I went, no, I will not do that. I don't want to do it. It sounds terrible. I am the son of a construction worker, and I didn't want to crawl under that house, Daddy. I didn't want to do it. And I figured out that football makes a lot of sense. You don't let good players walk away for nothing, especially when those good players play quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And Minnesota, you know what? I look around the NFC now, I would bet my life savings you ain't making the playoffs. You know why? Because you're not any good at virtually anything. And all of that, Kevin O'Connell made Sam Darnold. Did he? Did he really? Because, I hear that, and there is absolutely no proof of that whatsoever. This long lineage of quarterbacks that have just become all pros under Kevin O'Connell. The name Nick Mullen mean anything to you? Kirk Cousins? What, you walked into a guy that already been to 4 Pro Bowls, and that's your resume? You haven't done much with Carson Wentz, and J.J. McCarthy's got an incomplete because I ain't seen him enough. And even in what little bit I've seen, hadn't been real good.
Mm-hmm.
He's played 7 quarters. 6 of them have been an unmitigated train wreck.
True.
Sorry, Minnesota. You blame your GM. You blame your head coach. This wasn't hard. This was a very simple one-question test. And you failed.
Mm-hmm. Do you keep the all-pro quarterback? Yes.
Hey, weird. There's
The
32
answer
teams.
is always
there's,
yes.
There's 32 teams. There are 4 quarterbacks that make it on an all-pro team to any level, whether it's honorable mention. And you had and you decided to not re-sign who, oh, by the way, it's not like he's old. He's 28 years old. It's not like he wanted crazy money. He's the 26th highest-paid quarterback in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't think that's true. I think it's 22. It's either 22 or 18. It's on two sides. It's 2 on either side of 20. So it's either 18 or 22. And you just stuck your fingers in your ears and went, nope, I don't want that big chunk of money. I got this lotto scratcher, and I think I'm going to retire on it.
Mm-hmm. Because you took a quarterback at the wrong part of the process. And when you found one, you picked the wrong guy.
Putting in work with Bill Workman said, using a wrench to spackle is a lot like using an ATM in the strip club to save money. It just doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. We also have a super chat before we go into the commercial break.
Very true. Super chats are always a fun time on the program because you never know which one of these I will play.
Give me that money. Give me that money.
I did. If you follow us on social media, which you should, there's a video of Tank enjoying Gin and Juice done as a 50s soul song.
So good.
I think we should change the super chats to AI covers of songs and make Tank lip sync them while they play. Sir Jimothy said in 2030 the NFL goes to 18 games and Tank goes to 17.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Maybe by the time we go to 18, you'll
right.
figure out we've gone to 17.
Look, we did this show we've done this show at noon for 2 years now.
Yes.
And I still sometimes call it 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Coming up in the 5 o'clock hour. Nope, I'll be sleeping by then.
Yep. He may not be a smart man.
Right.
But he does understand that Minnesota should have re-signed Sam Darnold.
Yes, I do know that. I was always on that side. However, here we are. And now you end up with a hurt quarterback. You're playing Carson Wentz. The rest of your team gets hurt. And you lose a game to a pretty good team. Yeah. It's going to be rough. Rough recovery.
This is Carolina football.
Hands off to Goss. Goss left side of the 10. Goss at the 5. Sprints to the front left corner of the end zone for 6.
Saturday, the Heels return to Keenan to take on the Virginia Cavaliers. Pre-game coverage starts at 11 a.m. Kickoff at noon on your home for Carolina football.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
I'm Richard Parks III.
I'm Wes Avila.
And we are on a quest to make the best baseball podcast of all time.
Dodger Blue Dream.
Freeman hits the ball to right field. She is gone!
Imagine a world where the boys in blue go back-to-back in 2025.
That's the dream.
Rings, baby.
Listen to Dodger Blue Dream on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Dodger Blue Dream and start listening on the free iHeart Radio app today.
This football season, Bears Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville. Your home for football where the fans feast.
We are the Nix family, and this is our Ingalls story.
Welcome to Henderson County, North Carolina, known throughout the South as Apple Country. Here, the family of Apple Wedge Farm is in its 5th and 6th generation, cultivating fresh fruit for the local community and beyond. For decades, these beautiful locally grown apples have graced the shelves of Ingalls markets, and we look forward to carrying them for decades to come. Ingalls. Low prices, love the savings.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
What are you people? On dope?
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy.
Oh, no.
What are you breaking over there?
I don't know.
You're supposed to have that ready to go.
I don't know. Something fell on the floor. I don't know what it was. I know it wasn't my KFC. It also wasn't my computer. Outside of that, I don't care all that much.
Was it your cough button? Was that what
it
fell?
could be.
Yeah.
It could be what it was.
That big red box next to you? Is it dangling in the floor?
I may not be a smart man.
Welcome back in to the Sportsocracy. It is
Football Friday.
We got games to pick. Jeremy's got bangers coming up at the end of each hour of the program.
So many bangers.
You got questions, comments to make about the upcoming weekend in the football world, then put them in the YouTube chat, and we'll shout them down the line here. You did have a fantasy question here, Jeremy, earlier in the program.
How good is Kamani Vidal? On a scale of 1 to awesome, I feel like he's pretty awesome.
1. Okay, that's good.
I think in one game, that's really 2 games for Vidal. I feel like I can put that one in the win column since he went in the 5th round.
Sure. I would say he's already lived up to some of that. Whoever had the Roma Dunze question, you're going to have to put it back in the YouTube comments.
Joshua Brooks, that's right here. Roma Dunze or Devontae Smith.
There you go. I couldn't remember the second wide receiver, and it's disappeared from my screen.
Roma Dunze is going to get whatever's left of the Baltimore Ravens secondary. And Devontae Smith
gets a quarterback who doesn't throw.
I would go Roma Dunze. There's no weather in either of those games. I'd go Roma Dunze.
It scares me.
You want
the
me
first
to tell
few
you
games of the year were so good because he was on that heater. He had a touchdown like the first 4 games of the season, and then the last 2, I think he's scored a total of 9 points in 2 weeks. So it's been.
I mean, it helps when you play the Saints, who you don't have to score a ton of points on, and the Commanders, who have one corner that just so happened to be the corner that was on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd go Roma Dunze.
Okay.
6 point higher over under. That was my tiebreaker. There'll be more points in Ravens, Chicago. Or Ravens, yeah, I said that right.
Okay.
Ravens, Bears. I said it weird. One city, one night. I don't know why I did that.
Sanner wants to know if you're one of the buying teams in this week's trade deadline, whose trades mean the most to their Super Bowl chances?
Well, I mean, it's odd to me that we haven't had deals. I thought they would have started really in earnest by now.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets, I have it on good authority, are not moving off of any of the pieces that you think they're moving off of.
Okay.
Jermaine Johnson came out yesterday and said, they told me point blank they ain't moving me. Jermaine, buddy, you could have called me and I would have told you that. He fits too well what they do. They also have nobody back behind him.
Right. No Breece Hall trade.
I don't think so, solely because I don't know what the offense looks like without him. I think they'll end up franchising him, to be really honest.
Okay.
I want to say that there is going to be a lot of movement. It makes a lot of sense for there to be a lot of movement. I just don't know where it's going to come from. Because the problem is, how many teams are right now looking at this going, we are DED dead? I mean, the Jets are.
Mm-hmm. The
Miami Dolphins are.
Mm-hmm.
But what do the Dolphins have that you want that they would come off of?
Nothing.
Only one of the edge rushers. That's it.
Or Achane. Somebody.
They're not coming off Achane.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that was.
He would be the only piece that you would want, and they would never.
Well, I mean, they have several pieces that you would want. You would want Jalen Waddle in theory if they're willing to eat the guaranteed money, but you're not going to do that.
Yeah. Right.
The Saints. Well, I mean, what do the Saints have that you really want? One of those receivers? I mean, okay, maybe. Right now, there are, 5 teams in the NFL that have less than 2 wins? Would you like to hear the list of teams that have 2 wins? The Houston Texans, the Las Vegas Raiders, the Cleveland Browns, the Arizona Cardinals, and the New York Giants. Which one of those teams knows definitively they're not making the playoffs?
I would say all of them should assume so.
Houston should assume they're not going to make the playoffs? In the god-awful AFC? The Raiders should assume they're not going to make the playoffs in the god-awful AFC? Even Cleveland. I look at it and go, you know, if you got semi-competent quarterback play with how good that defense is, and Dylan Gabriel's been fine. I don't think it's been special by any stretch. Arizona and New York, your problems you play in the NFC. There's only one team in your conference behind you.
Right.
All those AFC teams, there are 4 behind them. The negative is one of them's the Ravens. I think closer to the deadline, you'll get some clarity. Because, look, if Washington loses 2 in a row and they're 3-6, okay, now that becomes a team that has some pieces you might want. It may not be part of this moving forward. Houston's in the same boat. The Raiders are in the same boat. I would say Cleveland's got a couple. Arizona might have a couple. It's hard to say because there's so much parity in this league. Because right now, half the league has 4 or 5 wins.
Mm-hmm.
There's one team in this league that has 6. The Indianapolis Colts. Nobody else does.
Right.
You get all the way to the Panthers at 4. The Panthers, Chiefs, Jaguars, Bears, Bills, Steelers, Packers, Chargers, Rams, Seahawks, Lions, Buccaneers, Eagles, Broncos, 49ers, Patriots. That is literally half the league has either 4 or 5 wins.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody there selling off. Everybody back behind it's looking up and going, are we really worried about the Carolina Panthers? Do we really think the Jacksonville Jaguars are good? Do we think the Bears are good or the Steelers? I don't know. So I think that's why you haven't gotten anything yet. But 2 weeks from now could be a very, very different story.
Right. You got a lot of teams still believing in the season. And I guess, yeah, it's not out of the reach yet. A couple more losses may affect that, which scares me for the Baltimore Ravens. Because how deep can you dig that hole and then still climb out and make the playoffs?
Well, I mean, this year, I don't think Baltimore's out, if that tells you anything.
That's what I'm saying. Not yet. You lose one to the Bears this week?
I still don't think they're out.
That'd be rough.
I mean, I don't want to lose it, especially if Lamar plays, but I'm still not. I'm not sell off. We have a question in the YouTube chat from Trevin.
Okay.
Who said, finally getting to listen live. We are glad that you are with us today. Do you feel better about Carolina's chances this weekend with Andy Dalton instead of Bryce Young?
Maybe.
I'm already on record as saying I don't think it matters because I think they're the same quarterback.
It's a really close one. Like, part of me goes, and maybe I'm where you are. Like, I don't really think it matters all that much. They both bring something to the table, right? Bryce's ceiling and Bryce's ability to make big plays. When he's special, he can be special. Andy is no longer special. However, his average is pretty good.
This is a great time to point out that, Tank, you and I will be at that Panthers-Bills game this Sunday.
Yes.
And if you want to ride with us, we do have a handful of seats left on one of our buses going to Bills-Panthers, livingthedream.too.com. You want to ride with us?
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Holt's doing the food. We're going to have Clarissa Sells WNC with us. There's a lot of Bills fans going to be with us. So if you're a Bills fan, if you're a Panthers fan, doesn't really matter.
Okay.
It's the beauty of tailgates. We all come together with the intention of consuming alcoholic beverages and having someone else drive us home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're in the Sportsocracy. It is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400.
We have one super chat before we take a commercial break.
Cause it's all about the money, money, money. All about the money, money.
It's from Colin, who said, I hear my Chiefs are trying to get Jalen Phillips. From what I hear, there are a lot of teams trying to get Jalen Phillips, and nobody's loving the price they're getting. That's the thing about midseason trades. Take whatever you think a guy's worth. Everybody in the league wants to pay 60% of that.
Mm-hmm.
The team trading them wants them to pay 160% of that because you're desperate and I'm not.
Yes. You want my edge rusher. You give me what are they asking for? A 2?
I think that would be high. I mean, that might be what they're asking.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know what they're asking.
They're asking for a 2, and everybody's going,
It's a weird way to say 4.
I'd give you a 3. Jalen Phillips is good.
I can't trust the medical.
Yeah.
He's one of those that's hard to get moved because any team that trades for him is going to want to see the medical, and I don't know that Miami really has a reason to give up on that.
You're in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville on a Football Friday. We'll be right back.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Some absolutely beautiful weather if it's Friday night lights or weekend plans. It's going to stay dry. Rain chances going up next week. Next week looks like a mess. We'll see if that verifies. But a beautiful afternoon today. Bright blue sky, low 60s. Tonight mainly clear, middle 30s. So again, some patchy frost, and there will be some colder spots. Saturday, sunshine 65. Sunday, we cloud over 62. Chance of showers as early as Sunday night. From the Weather Channel, meteorologist Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you can find the latest fall looks, all for under $30. With new arrivals every day, you never know what amazing deals you'll find. Don't wait. Find a location at macy'sbackstage.com.
Attention! Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-885-1155. 800-885-1155. Again, that's 800-885-1155.
There's a party in your pocket.
The free iHeartRadio app. Live radio, playlists for everything, and the most podcasts on the planet.
And with one tapping, all become presets.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio. iHeartRadio.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
At Ingalls, we know your closest companions are the ones who are always there for you. The ones you trust to have your back, no matter what. Who make the hard times a little softer. And the good ones, somehow, a little better. That's what family is all about. Whether they walk on 2 legs or 4. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Boy, you must be outside your mind.
The Sportsocracy.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
It is ESPN Asheville back in the Sportsocracy on 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400 on this football Friday. But, as we're building up for the football week, basketball had their tip-off. And boy, was it just fun-filled.
And tens of people cared.
The gambling scandal hit the news wires yesterday morning that Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier had been arrested. And, of course, when breaking news like that happens, every, television outlet, everybody's breaking in. Oh, breaking news. We got to be first. We got to be ready for this.
Who's going to break the news?
Sometimes planning, there should be a little planning before you go into a certain breaking news segment. ESPN did this yesterday. Honest mistake, anybody could do it. It's just quite hilarious that ESPN's Get Up program breaks in with breaking news, and, Greeny puts on the journalist hat as only Greeny can do, and he's so good at it. I mean, he is honestly, like I used to listen to Greeny and go, that's what I want to do. That's the role that I want to fill. Now, Greeny goes into his breaking news in the NBA. There's a gambling scandal, and down on the bottom of the scroll on ESPN is the big ESPN bets tag, that little logo down there. It stayed on the screen for a good, I'll say it was about 42 seconds. And then all of a sudden, the entire bottom of the chroma key goes just blank.
Oops,
that's the moment. That's the moment where the boss called and went, hey, dum-dum. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Like I said, honest mistake. It happens all the time. It is quite funny, though, how every story and every video that I have clicked on for this story has started with a DraftKings ESPN bets, some kind of ad before you get to the video that you're trying to watch.
That's how SEO works, just to be clear.
Right. It knows what you're looking for. It knows what it wants to be on theme. But sometimes being on theme is not a good idea. I've made mistakes like this before. We've been involved with mistakes like this before. I will never forget having to take my grandmother to the doctor the morning of Sandy Hook, the Sandy Hook shooting. I had a fill-in producer on the afternoon show. They're covering it, and they go to a break. And the first commercial in the break was for the On Target gun store. And I immediately had to get on the hotline and go, hey.
Stupid.
No,
hey,
none of those.
Hey, stupid.
We need to
read
pause
the
that.
room.
Exactly. We need to pause that a little bit. Just, maybe the ESPN bets, DraftKings promos, all of that, maybe the internet needs to calm down with that for a day or two.
Not quite how that works. My story is also about that, and it's about a professional poker player named Matt Berkey.
Okay.
I do not know this person, but he hosts a podcast called the Only Friends Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read a transcript of what Mr. Berkey said. He said, cheating's bad, okay? There are a lot of stories about it. There was this game, and it was all built around Chauncey Billups. I know a lot of people involved, and I'm telling you 100% that game is not on the up and up. I had some friends that went and played in that game, and it obviously was for sure confirmed to be cheated. People who clearly didn't even understand the rules of No Limit Hold'em are just jamming hundreds of big blinds in with just a gut shot straight draw and just drilling it. Only the pros were losing. What's weird about what I just said? That doesn't sound like it was said yesterday, does it?
No.
It's because it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
That was on his podcast in August of 2023.
Ooh.
That just came to light yesterday.
Wow.
Apparently, Mr. Berkey was not super popular at the time, podcast-wise, and now people are finding it going, they tried to tell you.
Right.
He tried to tell you.
Right.
Chauncey Billups was asked for comment, and he said, I'm innocent. Bet on it. But a pooch. Just don't bet on it with him. Because even though he's innocent, even though he's guilty, somehow he will be innocent in a game that he runs.
Yep.
Also, this is day 2 of me saying, just read the tea leaves of the mafia was dug into Chauncey Billups. How does the mafia get dug into people?
Gambling debts.
We can't say that.
Oh, no, they said it in the press conference yesterday.
Oh, I didn't say it.
Okay,
so now we can officially say that. Now I ask, when are those gambling debts from? I saw a text from Damon Jones that said he needed a $10,000 front on one of the games that he was going to run.
Yeah.
If you're a man that – and he was actively coaching in the NBA at the time. If you're coaching in the league and you need a $10,000 front, that tells me you are in debt to some not awesome people.
Right.
Because you make considerably more than that every single week. And boys and girls, that is how Ponzi schemes and pyramid schemes work.
Yes. All right, you ready to get into picking some games there?
Yes.
All right, we got the week 1. It's not week 1.
Wow.
Week 8.
That was as bad as having 17 games in the schedule.
That was terrible. Week 8. I don't know where I was going with that. The first game of the week is not going to be early in the morning. This is a good day.
God.
This is good. We are evolving now. We've got all regular time games. 1 o'clock slate. Let's go with the one that we're going to be at. The hometown team, Carolina Panthers, hosting the Buffalo Bills at Bank of America Stadium. You can still ride along with us if you'd like to.
For sure. And if you book it during this show, we'll give you a shout-out because I'm literally staring. Or if you have any questions, you can also message that because it's up in front of me right now.
LivingTheDream2.com. LivingTheDream2TOO.com. You can go along with us as we live the dream this year with Ingles Supermarkets. Clarissa sells WBNC.com. Parks Ford of Hendersonville, Cultivated Cocktails, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, all manner of our did I say Parks Ford of Hendersonville?
Yes.
Okay, wanted to make sure that I get them in because I'm just thinking about riding in the truck on Sunday is going to be awesome because my wife has my car and her van is in the shop, and so I've been driving around the little roller skate that is the 570 WWNC vehicle, and it feels like driving a golf cart in a NASCAR race.
It's funny to watch you do it, too.
The little scoot.
It is a little scoot.
Buffalo Bills, Carolina Panthers. Buffalo Bills 7.5-point favorite. Jeremy, is that not enough?
This is a tougher one than it sounds like it should be.
Is it? Okay.
Carolina's been good at home.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo's not been good on the road. Mm-hmm. Josh Allen's looked completely out of sorts. And it is for that reason that I am taking the Buffalo Bills.
You had me going for a second. I was trying to look at this game sideways, going, how is he seeing that?
Oh, I mean, the number I think spot on.
7 and I don't think this is going to be blowout territory, but I feel like it's pretty safe to say that it'll be a 2-score game. Buffalo Bills. I just don't think the Carolina Panthers defense is going to be able to handle James Cook. I don't think they can handle Josh Allen. But I also don't know that they can score with them to make it close. Because Andrew Dalton doesn't really make my heart sing when I think about a starting quarterback. Makes me feel a little bit better than, Carson Wentz, but not by much. If Bryce Young is healthy, or if Bryce Young can play, he will play. That's what Dave Canales said yesterday. What are the chances that Bryce Young can play?
I'm not going to lie to you. I don't care. I straight up don't care. It means less than nothing to me.
Okay.
I think they're the same guy. And I'm looking at Buffalo coming off a bye. That is not when you want to play the Buffalo Bills. Under any stretch of the imagination is that when you want to play the Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a way that Carolina wins this game. I really don't. Can they cover? Sure. Are they going to? I'm going to say I doubt it, but they might.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Oder just told me he's got a free seat in the suite for the Jets-Bengals game, and I'm literally sitting here looking at tickets going, I could throw this whole Charlotte thing on tank and fly straight to Cincinnati. Delta, be seeing you soon. Please don't hit another plane on the tarmac.
The over-under 45.5. I'll go over 45.5.
I'll go over 45.5. Did we just agree on the first game of the day?
I believe we did.
Oh, God, that's a bad sign for me.
I believe we did. 2 for 2. We're both on the Bills minus the 7.5, both on the over 45.5.
That is a terrible sign for me.
Good fantasy day for Tet or Xavier?
I would say Tet. I don't know who's supposed to defend him for Buffalo. That secondary is and will always be what bothers me the most about Buffalo is that they're not good.
Right.
So I would go Tet.
And should I feel confident about having to play Keon Coleman in one of my leagues? It's okay.
No, because he's going to get J.C. Horn.
Oh, will he? No. Well, there goes that idea. Next 1 o'clock game, let's go down I-85 to Atlanta. The Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons.
Beat you to it.
I was going to try to beat you to it.
They didn't call me quick draw in high school for nothing.
I'm sure they didn't.
Yeah.
Atlanta minus 7.5 over under 44.5. I'll go under.
I'll go over.
Really?
Yeah.
You think they're going to give up points to the Dolphins?
Hey, look, the Falcons' defense is good. I also think the Falcons are going to score 35 by themselves. So this is if you play DraftKings this week and you're in the millionaire and you don't have Bijan Robinson, I want you to sit down with a legal pad in timeout with your nose in the corner and explain to me why you didn't have him.
Mm-hmm.
Every running back that's played the Dolphins has absolutely eviscerated them. It's a free space. You can tell me Bijan was $10,000 on DraftKings this week. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I do not care.
He's certainly 9.
He's a free space.
I was going to say, he's probably certainly 9,000.
I put him in my lineup, and I'm not going to lie. I cared so little how much he cost, I didn't even look.
Right.
I'll tell you in just a second.
Atlanta Falcons are heavy favorites and should be. I'm with you on that.
It shocks me how few
Atlanta
people
Falcons.
are talking about how good the Falcons' defense is.
Are they? Are they good?
I'm confused as to why you're asking me that as a question.
Well, I
because
mean,
there's literally no question about that.
Okay.
They're second in the NFL in yards allowed. The only team in front of them is the Browns, who couldn't score in a cat house with a pocket full of hundreds.
Okay.
Atlanta can score and is still somehow second in the league in yards gained, or yards allowed to be gained.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to put lipstick on that pig of how I said that. The only other two teams in the NFL that are within 15 yards a game of them are the Broncos and the Texans. Do you know what the Broncos, Texans, and Cleveland Browns all have in common? They don't score, and if they do score, they don't score quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard to do when you have Michael Penix Jr. and Bijan and Drake London.
I can't get the Panthers' loss out of my head. That didn't look like a good team at all.
It's 8,800 for Bijan, by the way.
8,800. So it's close. Close to 9,000. Well, good. They're racking up good time at home. And a good thing that they're at home against the Miami Dolphins. They'll get a big win out of this one. You're on the over. I'm on the under. We're both on the Atlanta Falcons. Minus the 7.5.
That line does feel stupidly low. And I don't know why. I don't know what you could possibly be seeing in the Miami Dolphins right now that makes you go, yeah, I feel good about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns in Foxborough. New England's a 7.5-point favorite. The over-under is 40.5.
I'm taking the under. I think that part's abundantly obvious.
Okay.
Does this feel like a trap to you?
It does.
This feels like a trap to me. Because New England's playing so well. Cleveland, look, the defense is good. The offense is
putrid.
It feels like Vegas is daring me to take the Patriots.
I'll take the bait.
Yep, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. If it's a trap, guess what? You trap me.
Yeah.
It's like getting James Woods in the box. All you do, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Drake May is playing so well that, I get it's going to be tough. Will this be his first sight of the monster that is Myles Garrett? Did they play them last year? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't know that that's going to be enough to rattle the New England Patriots. Part of me feels like maybe we should be taking Cleveland in the points.
I no doubt feel like we should be taking Cleveland. I'm not gonna. But, I mean, you know how this gets. So, if you're Vegas, when they set this number, you know how their brain went, right? New England is a team that does not consistently run the ball. Ramondre Stevenson has a history of fumbling problems.
Mm-hmm.
They don't trust Travion Henderson. If you turn the ball over against Cleveland, they will stay close.
Yes.
Because they are going to keep you out of the end zone at a pretty high rate.
Yes.
The question is, can they stop Drake?
And I don't think they can. You can mitigate him, not stop him.
It just depends on how, if you're Cleveland, I'm really interested in how you would be defending this team. Because I feel like what you would do the best would, in theory, be Denzel Ward. The problem is that's not how New England beats you. All right, so Denzel Ward winds up on Kayshon Boutte. Cool, I'm just going to beat up on your young kid in the slot with Stephon Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
or I'll go at Tyson Campbell on the opposite side. I don't think Cleveland is built to beat this team.
I would tend to agree with that. New England Patriots over the Cleveland Browns under the 40.5.
I'm all over the under. I'm cautiously saying New England. Cautiously. Mm-hmm. Patrick Holt just made a Seinfeld reference, and now hate the drink.
You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400. Week 8 in the NFL. We'll keep picking them when we come back.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Some absolutely beautiful weather if it's Friday night lights or weekend plans. It's going to stay dry. Rain chances going up next week. Next week looks like a mess. We'll see if that verifies. But a beautiful afternoon today. Bright blue sky, low 60s. Tonight mainly clear, middle 30s. So again, some patchy frost, and there will be some colder spots. Saturday, sunshine, 65. Sunday, we cloud over, 62. Chance of showers as early as Sunday night. From the Weather Channel, meteorologist Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Apple Tree Superstore.
Apple Tree Acura with some amazing special lease deals on a 2025 ADX two-wheel drive base, $279 for 36 months, $49.99 down payment, or 3.9% APR for 24 to 60 months. Apple Tree Acura, I-26 and Airport Road, Asheville. See dealer for details.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This week at Macy's, it's the best time to save on fall styles at our biggest fall sale. Find the classic brown boots and preppy Mary Janes that everyone's wearing. Luxurious cashmere and wool sweaters. Even better, it's our lowest prices of the season on diamond jewelry, now 50 to 75% off. Over half off. Don't miss your chance to save big on the looks you need now at Macy's biggest fall sale. Today, savings off select styles. Exclusions apply.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
This is where it starts, where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingles, we're with you every step of the way.
This is an all-new era of Carolina football.
Cost at the 40, cuts back. Cost at the 20. Caleb to the house. Touchdown, Carolina.
Don't miss 1 minute of the action as Coach Bill Belichick takes the reins.
Tyco bring down the sideline. Cuts back at the 5. Give him 6, baby. Touchdown, Carolina.
On your home for Carolina football.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville.
our value of commitment, committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo!
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
From the Ingles studio,
WPEK Fairview,
WMXF Waynesville,
W225CJ Candler,
the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, cash. That's cash. Enter it now.
Go to ESPNAVL.com to play, and good luck.
The Sportsocracy.
It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time.
The Sportsocracy.
Shake it back!
Beer City's best sports talk.
It is gross.
Just earlier.
They are mature, actually. You just have to get to know them better.
Your lunchtime dose of dumbassery. Live from the Ingles studio.
It is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400 on a
Football Friday.
Here in the Sportsocracy. You can follow us on all the socials at the Sportsocracy. You, of course, listen to us terrestrially, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400.
But if you're only listening to us terrestrially, you won't see me make a boo-boo.
True.
Not put Tank on the screen or have to wipe gravy out of my beard. Which I just did.
Nice. Digitally, we are penetrating every area of America. Mm-hmm.
I just say it like that.
It was in my email from the boss that we are focused on digital penetration this year through the iHeartRadio app. You can take it with us everywhere you go.
And you know what I say to that?
You can watch us on the YouTube stream. Let's go to the sportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, join us in the chat. It is a day of frivolity here as we get ready for the weekend. It's a big weekend, another stage of the Ingles Living the Dream Tour. On Sunday, we'll be going to Charlotte to go to the Carolina Panthers Buffalo Bills game. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. You can still claim your seat on the fun bus.
For sure. I can't stop laughing. It's you're not supposed to laugh on the radio, but I can't stop. What are you supposed to do when what was said was so funny?
LivingTheDream2.com, TOO, LivingTheDream2.com. That means you get to go along with us, living the dream this year with Ingles Supermarkets. Low prices, love the savings. Parks Ford of Hendersonville, home of the Parks Promise. Clarissa sells WBNC.com. Cultivated Cocktails, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, Appalachian Motor Coach. That's the one I forgot the last time.
Appalachian Motor Coach. They will be the one taking us to Charlotte.
Indeed.
With the TVs on the bus, I confirmed that today. It will be the big Mercedes-Benz Sprinter with the 2 televisions in it. There will be boozes on the way, and my good friend Eddie will be the one driving us.
That's
so
right.
This will be a grand old time. Eddie, who is also known as the only friend I have who doesn't drink.
Which is a good thing.
For sure.
'Cause the rest of
That's
us will
really
be.
what you want out of your driver.
It is a football Friday. We'll get into all of the games throughout the NFL slate here.
Oh, my God.
What now?
I just thought of something that now I can't unsee for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
What do we call the segment that we're going to do at the end of this hour? It's called what?
It's called.
My betting picks are called
your bangers.
Bangers. Yeah. What are we taking to Charlotte on Sunday?
A bus. I don't.
How have we not done this?
I don't think we should.
How have we not done this?
I don't believe we should. I think that's a copyright. That could be
I don't think it is,
infringement.
because that's two completely different words. There's a We got a you have no
Mm-hmm.
We have you have her. Mm-hmm. That's different.
I hate this idea already.
I will litigate that in court.
Yep.
Just imagine a sign on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Who's coming with me?
It's family-friendly entertainment, isn't it?
That's family-friendly.
Only if you're a step.
Hey, look, if your kids know what that's about, you need to have a serious conversation with them.
Yeah, okay. Anyhow, back into the games for the week. He's going to do it. I know he is.
Already crafting the email right now.
Yeah, 1 o'clock slate. Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the New Orleans Saints. Tampa's 4.5-point favorite.
I love the people that listen to the show.
4.5-point favorite on the road, over under 46.5. The important part of this game is to know who is playing and who is not playing. I'm trying so
they
hard.
only pretend to be related. It's the top. That is top 5 funniest things that's ever been said. Oh, good Lord.
One would hope.
One
would hope.
They just look a lot alike. That's
Mike
Tampa
Evans.
Bay!
Mike Evans is on IR. Lost him with the broken collarbone on Monday night. There will be no Chris Godwin. Emeka Ibuka will be back. No Bucky Irving. No Hassan Reddick.
Our 53 NFL football players going to show up in New Orleans on Sunday wearing Tampa Bay Buccaneer gear.
Yes, they will.
Is Baker Mayfield going to be one of them?
Yes, he will.
Will Vita Vea be one of them?
Yes, he
then
will.
I don't care about the rest of anything you just said there. Give me Tampa Bay. I didn't, and the over. I didn't think about either one for 0.3 of a second.
Mm-hmm. How does New Orleans get at Tampa Bay in this game? How do they get into the end zone? Because I'm looking for, just fantasy purposes.
There is no – I don't think there's any worse matchup in the NFL than even a reasonably healthy Buccaneers team. And by reasonably healthy, I mean they have Vita Vea and 2 living, breathing linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
Then New Orleans – how bad it is for New Orleans against Tampa Bay. Because they make you one-dimensional. I mean, if you really look at what – so the last time we saw Tampa Bay was against Detroit on Monday night.
Right.
The reason that looked so bad, and it did look bad.
Horrid.
Was because you allowed Jahmyr Gibbs to just go ham sandwich. You're not doing that with Alvin Kamara. He might get his. You know what? I guarantee you I will bet my ability to have fun for the rest of my life that he's not going to do. Have 222 total yards of offense by himself. That's what Jahmyr Gibbs did.
Right.
Jahmyr Gibbs is the exact kind of running back that Tampa Bay struggles with because he's so damn fast to get to the edge. Alvin Kamara is not that guy at this point. He was. Mm-hmm. He's not anymore. Mm-hmm. He's slowed down a step, as you do. To me, this is the easiest bet in the history of betting.
On the spread, yes, I agree. The over/under is the one I'm looking at. Going, I don't know if I don't know if we get there. I don't know that this isn't a 30-10 game, and you're sad that you took the over.
Act like I'm not here.
I
made the mistake of diving back into the chat and Gambit. I see it.
I'm gonna go on the underside of this one.
Really?
Yes.
Explain that.
Because I don't know how. I don't see how New Orleans gets in the end zone.
They're gonna throw on you. They're going to throw on you.
Mm-hmm.
You know I know that because every single team you've played, including the Jets, threw on you. Spencer Rattler, I'll be honest with you, this is going to sound crazy when I say it. I don't hate Spencer Rattler as a fantasy play this week.
Really?
I think he'll throw for 300 yards. Who do you have that's going to stop them? The problem is that you make him one-dimensional, so I know you're throwing. He's going to get hit 5 million times. Probably throws 2 picks at the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And that leads to an easy Tampa Bay victory where Tampa Bay's up 3 scores late and Spencer Rattler's still out there just slinging it.
Okay. Shootout of the day.
To be honest with you, I thought the over was easier than the spread was.
Wow. Okay. Shootout of the day. Load up on your New Orleans Saints, apparently.
Pass catchers. No Taysom Hill. No Alvin Kamara. Just the Olaves and the Rashid Shaheeds. If Rashid Shaheed doesn't have a 50-yard catch in this game, I'll be stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't see how you're going to stop him from doing it.
All right. The Jets and the Bengals. Joe
Falco. Joe Flacco.
Revenge game narrative.
Oh, and you got
against the New York
you
Giants.
have the quarterback room of the Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens, Joe Flacco and Tyrod Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
And it does look like Tyrod will play. Aaron Glenn doesn't want to give you a competitive advantage.
I don't think anybody thought that was going to go any other way.
Aaron, buddy, one of them is a kick in the huevos, and one of them's a kick in the shorts. You said it different, but there's really no difference between the two.
The spread is up to Cincinnati minus 6.5. It's moved 2 points since the open.
It got all at 7.5.
Did it?
And I would kill to know why it's coming down because I don't understand that at all. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals.
There's too many people on Jets plus 7, apparently.
Those people, they have not learned the lesson that this show has learned many times. Don't do that.
Don't go Jets plus 7. They lose to the New England Patriots by 45 points. Cincinnati Bengals minus the 6.5. Over the 44.5.
I'll go under.
Under.
The Jets' defense is good. Nobody wants to talk about that because the offense is so unbelievably putrid. The defense is good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say this, and you do with this information what you want to. You know who's not going to play in this game for the Jets? Garrett Wilson or Sauce Gardner. Who's that leave on Jamar Chase? Give you one
Brandon
guess.
Stevens.
That's the one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. This is what we've been preparing for.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Fields Jamar Chase is being defended by Brandon Stevens.
So
yes,
he is a lock.
And yes, I do understand the Freudian slip of I went to say Brandon Stevens and I said Justin Fields instead.
Mm-hmm. So he's a lock in your DFS lineup as well. So him and Bijan.
Don't care. And from there, I don't care if you play Tank Spencer, Mark Starling, Eddie Fox, Jeremy Green, and
Rashid Shaheed.
And Tez Johnson.
Rashid Shaheed should probably be in that mix. He'd be pretty cheap.
I would agree.
I'm just trying to work that through on the fly. All right, so we're both on the Bengals, both on the over in the showdown with the Jets.
We have a question in the YouTube chat that I would like to address.
Okay.
Timothy O'Toole asked, would you play Rattler or Rodgers? If I'm playing fantasy, it's Rattler. Because I think he's going to throw for a lot of yards. And Timmy's Society Podcast 605, if you were the coach of Minnesota Vikings, would you have kept the injured Carson Wentz in the game or put Max Brosmer in? Max Brosmer, I would have probably done it at the end of the first quarter. You can't be any worse than what I've seen here.
Can you not?
No.
I don't even know who the hell Max Brosmer is.
Yes, you do. We talked about him in the draft last year. You remember there was that one quarterback that I said I have a draftable grade on one other quarterback. He's in the seventh round, late seventh round, and his name was Max Brosmer.
Mm-hmm.
He was right in front of Seth Hennigan.
How's that for 3D chess for you.
He was the one that went to Minnesota for a year.
Yeah.
He'd been at New Hampshire, I think, and threw for 8 gajillion yards against a bunch of future plumbers. A bunch of guys that will be spackling my toilets in the future.
I think I remember what you're talking
there
about.
It is.
Okay, yeah. All right. New Hampshire. That was it. Sure.
Yeah, I would have played Max Brosmer. But then again, I probably would have done that 2 weeks ago because Carson Wentz is awful.
All right, next game, let's go Bears and the Ravens in Baltimore.
By the way, did you go over or under Jets?
Over 44.5.
And
then Bears and the Ravens in Baltimore. Baltimore is a 6.5-point favorite.
I'm making you pick this one first.
Will there be a Lamar Jackson?
Yes.
Yes.
Practice yesterday. It was on track to practice fully today.
Okay. Then we'll take the Baltimore Ravens. Minus the 6.5.
I will too.
He changes everything. It's obvious.
No, he doesn't change everything. He changes enough against Caleb Williams. Look, if they were playing a team that I thought was living, breathing, and competent, I would be taking them. Okay. Because that defense is not – Lamar didn't change the defense. And
True.
The defense is still awful. Still can't get to quarterbacks. I just think Caleb Williams is probably going to make the mistake for you. And they're one-dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like them running on Baltimore.
When you have Lamar Jackson, it lifts all of the boats. It doesn't fix the defense, but it certainly doesn't end up putting the defense in horrid situation after horrid situation.
Unless Lamar understands that it's all on him, and then you start seeing bad Lamar.
Well, look.
People act like that guy died. Bad Lamar did not die.
No, bad Lamar is still in there somewhere.
It's rare, but it happens.
However, it's been a while.
Kansas City Chiefs playoff game.
Okay.
That was the last time it happened. That was also the last time that Lamar looked around and went, oh, excrement, this is all on me. Because that's when it tends to show up, is he feels like he has to undertake the entire offense. I kind of like Henry this week, but not a ton. I really like Zay Flowers this week. He gets a very favorable matchup against the Chicago Bears.
Okay. All right. So the Baltimore Ravens minus the 6.5, over under 49.5.
Under. Why is that line so high?
Because the defense is so bad for the Ravens.
Okay.
That they think there's going to be a shootout here.
Have they seen the Bears offense? Have they watched this?
I don't know if they have or not.
I mean, it's just funny to me that now that Ben Johnson's there, people act like the Bears are this elite offense. They're middle of the road in practically everything.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get it. Under. My Lord have mercy, under.
I will go over 49.5. It's a lot of points, but I'll go over just to be different. Eagles and the Giants in a 1 o'clock game.
This feels harder than it is. Take the Eagles. The Eagles were the better team. Had the Giants not beaten them 2 weeks ago, you wouldn't have thought about this for 0.5 of a second.
Mm-hmm. Eagles minus 7.5. The over-under is 43.5.
The over-under that's more difficult for me. I'm gonna say over. I think the Giants can score some points here, but I like the Eagles very comfortably.
Mm-hmm. I want so much to see one of those Philadelphia crush games where it all clicks together and you go, that's the team. That's the team that we thought we were going to see this year. However, it hasn't happened yet. We haven't had that Saquon Barkley moment. It's felt very Madden cursey kind of. And I think if he's going to do it, if he's going to have that game, then it comes out against the Giants.
We thought that the last time.
I know. But damn it, I want it so bad, I'm pulling for it again.
See, I think this is the A.J. Brown game.
Ooh, that's a good one.
This is
he
the one
has
where
been
A.J.
very
Brown goes
dejected.
nanners.
He sat out of practice the last couple of days after his, I guess he pitched another fit on social media.
Stop with social media.
That keeps that just keeps digging. Very reminiscent of that team a couple of years ago.
This feels eerily similar.
Things started to atrophy as the season wore on. Things weren't as easy as they were the year before. Everybody started getting discontented. People started worrying about my ball, his ball, who's got the balls. And in the end, you lost the backbone of the team.
Well, you know how you keep that from happening? Winning.
Yeah.
Winning seems to be a great elixir.
No doubt.
Because, I mean, that
Let's
happens when you lose games. And these, I'm not even going to say diva, just type A guys. Go, you know what stopped us? We didn't get me the ball enough.
Mm-hmm.
Saquon got stymied. Why did I not have 13 targets? And you got Devontae Smith, who is probably the least diva in the world, and A.J. Brown, who might be in the top 5 most diva in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it just rolls downhill. I think Philadelphia's going to squish the Giants.
I agree. Which I'll go over the 43.5.
I'm curious where the money is in this game. I'll bet you the Giants have a disproportionate amount of the money from what they should have.
Probably so.
50-50.
Yeah.
To me, that's disproportionate.
Yes. There's still a lot of hype there. But the Philadelphia Eagles set minus 7.5 over the 43.5. Did you go under the 43.5?
What did I say? I went over.
Okay. So we agree again.
Gambit fan in the chat said, don't you falafel and agree, Tank. You disagree. You take the Giants. Tank Spencer, kiss of death.
Oh. They're better than that. They're not listening to me. Don't worry about it. It's all going to be fine.
I have no doubt they're not listening to you. Hell, I'm sitting across from you, and I'm barely listening to you.
Precisely.
We have one more 1 o'clock game. Let's go ahead and pick that one, and then we'll get a few bangers.
Okay.
Get weird.
Okay.
And then we'll finish off where I think this slate takes Dream is from 4 o'clock on.
All right, final 1 o'clock game, the 49ers and the Texans. Houston's a 2.5-point favorite, and I don't like it.
Can you explain that?
No.
I want you to very slowly explain to me why the Houston Texans are a 2.5-point favorite in this game.
I'm not real sure. I mean, unless they're really buying into the Jalen Noel C.J. Stroud connection.
I like
Jalen
Jalen
to grow.
You know what I don't like? The fact that Bryce Huff is going to be on the opposite side of that offensive line. I'm taking San Francisco. I didn't think about this at all.
No. San Francisco plus the 2.5. Over under 41.5. I think it's too low.
I do too.
So over 41.5. We got a lot of agreement.
God, we're agreeing too much.
That's a lot of agreement
that
for the 1
never
o'clock
ends
slate.
well for me.
Oh, he's riding the lightning. There's a whole lot of agreement.
Agreeing
and
with
hell,
Tank.
there was one of those that I took just to be different. That doesn't tend to go our way when we see eye to eye on things. So a whole lot of chaos should be expected in the 1 o'clock slate. I apologize to everyone who I just picked your teams. The Tank Spencer kiss of death is the thing. You can come to me with all of your complaints at the end of the week at Sports Tank ESPN.
Come to Butthead.
Okay. And then there were bangers. We've got 3 sets to do. Forgot about them at the end of the last hour, so that was my bad, not watching the clock. So we're going to hit them right after the break here on ESPN Asheville. It's 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400 on a Football Friday. Some of the best picks of the weekend coming up next.
News Radio 570 WWNC is proud to announce our 2025 Salute to Veterans, November 11th at Cultivated Cocktails in Asheville. Join us for an evening of special guests and dignitaries, all in honor of our veterans of Western North Carolina. Veterans get in free, a $10 donation at the door for everyone else. The first 150 people through the door will receive a commemorative pint glass. Cultivated Cocktails will offer both food and drink, plus free valet parking. Tuesday, November 11th at Cultivated Cocktails with News Radio 570 WWNC and our Salute to Veterans.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu, medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Don't be scared. Halloween's creeping up. The free iHeartRadio app has irresistible stations like Halloween Radio. Always screaming. I mean, streaming commercial free. Plus Trick or Treat Radio just for your little monsters. Trick or treat. And of course, curated Halloween playlists perfect for your Halloween party. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search Halloween, and listen now.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
At Ingalls, we know your closest companions are the ones who are always there for you. The ones you trust to have your back, no matter what. Who make the hard times a little softer. And the good ones, somehow, a little better. That's what family is all about. Whether they walk on 2 legs or 4. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
It's the best part of the week. It's time for picks. We always start with favorites. You know I don't love favorites, but last week we crushed it with favorites. So I'm going to steer into something that I don't do very often. I'm giving a lot of points. North Texas, 25.5-point favorite at Charlotte. I don't care. My metric has North Texas winning this game by 52 points.
That's a lot.
Give me the main green. They're going to score a lot. And Charlotte's going to score a little, if at all. Next, Rutgers is a 1.5-point favorite at Purdue. Have you watched Purdue? That was an honest question. They're an assault on your eyes for a Power 4 team. They look strikingly like Ball State. Rutgers isn't good, but they're gooder than this. Give me Rutgers minus the 1.5. Cincinnati's a 3.5-point favorite at home against Baylor. I do not know what Cincinnati has to do to get any form of credit. But they've done it for me. I've undervalued this team. I'm 0-2 picking against Cincinnati this year. Give me Cincinnati minus the 3.5 against a terrible Baylor team. Nebraska's a 7.5-point favorite at home against Northwestern. I'm just going to say it again because it's so stupid that it bears repeating. Nebraska is a 7.5-point favorite at home against Northwestern. I get it. Northwestern's won some games. They haven't beaten a good team yet. But Penn State, not good. Nebraska, not great, but they're fine. And this should be a bloodletting. Give me the Cornhuskers minus 7.5. SMU's only catching 2.5 at Wake Forest. The team that just blew Clemson off the field is catching 2.5 points at Wake Forest, who has struggled with practically everybody they've played all year. How are they going to score with them? Give me SMU minus 2.5. One of my favorite songs. It's one of the greatest songs in college football. It's what you're going to hear as Virginia Tech storms onto the field to take on California. They're a 6.5-point favorite. And not so fast, my friend. Give me California plus the 6.5. They go into Blacksburg and they beat Virginia Tech. You only get fired coach bump for so long. That team's not good. California, another team. You're really good at beating bad teams. The good thing, Virginia Tech's bad teams. Enjoy it, Golden Bears. You're getting a win on the road, and that makes you bowl eligible. It'll be a bowl no one will watch, but you get to go.
Don't risk any of your money on the NBA. You could take all of your wagers over on college football. Take your tips from Jeremy. No insider information. Just good old-fashioned gut picking over the DraftKings Sportsbook app. It's the official sportsbook of the Sportsocracy, in case you didn't know. Jeremy's got a wardrobe change to make.
Yeah, I'm a little sad this shirt didn't come out before Oklahoma, Texas, and we come back from the break. Go figure out why.
It's, again, another installment of if you send him free stuff, he will wear it. We'll see what it says when we come back here on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Some absolutely beautiful weather if it's Friday night lights or weekend plans. It's going to stay dry. Rain chances going up next week. Next week looks like a mess. We'll see if that verifies. But a beautiful afternoon today. Bright blue sky, low 60s. Tonight mainly clear, middle 30s. So again, some patchy frost, and there will be some colder spots. Saturday, sunshine, 65. Sunday, we cloud over, 62. Chance of showers as early as Sunday night. From the Weather Channel, meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by
Bojangles. It's always bow time.
It's bow time.
Leg thigh fry, leg thigh fry. It's a deal so nice you have to say it twice. Always fresh and hand-breaded. Enjoy this boldly seasoned meal at Bojangles for just $5.99. Sweeten the deal and add a pie to your leg thigh fry. And when you hear this rhyme, you know it's bow time.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code NEW5 to get up to a $5 bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code NEW5 to get up to a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's code NEW5 to get up to a $5 bonus on your first tank.
Your radio just got a digital upgrade.
With the free iHeartRadio app, you can save your favorite stations, playlists, and podcasts.
With easy presets.
It's your personal audio passport. Get what millions already have.
The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
We are the Nix family, and this is our Ingalls story.
Welcome to Henderson County, North Carolina, known throughout the South as Apple Country. Here, the family of Apple Wedge Farm is in its 5th and 6th generation, cultivating fresh fruit for the local community and beyond. For decades, these beautiful locally grown apples have graced the shelves of Ingalls markets, and we look forward to carrying them for decades to come. Ingalls. Low prices, love the savings.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
On the weird scale, there's Vegas, there's Florida, and there's Asheville. Let's get weird, Asheville.
We're back in the Sportsocracy, and it is ESPN Asheville. It's 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400, and it is time to get weird. And I cannot imagine having to do the job of a police officer. Just frightening. Some of the stories that I have heard or seen on television. You ever watch the live 911 show?
Oh, I love that. That was in Greenville when I lived down there.
Oh, was it really?
Oh, yeah. It was fantastic. I could be driving home from work sometimes and go, hey, I'm going to see you on TV in a minute.
There's one of those that we were talking last week about those viral videos, you know, what you get sucked into watching on your reels on Facebook or TikTok or whatever. I cannot stop watching the videos where the drivers argue with the cops. Right, that whole I don't have to give you my license. These are my rights as a human being. I'm not a traveler. I'm not a driver. I'm a traveler. Those I can't stop watching those things and just being in awe of the crap that police officers have to put up with. And then you hear a story about a guy named Corey Nickerson, 50 years old, of Goffstown, New Hampshire, pleading not guilty to several charges, including assault, criminal threatening, and false imprisonment, where police said 2 dispatchers were assaulted in an incident where the man wearing a Speedo led police on a chase throughout the jail facility. So they had to catch the guy in the Speedo, and he was so slippery. He was like the grease guy from Family Guy. Like you just couldn't get a hold of him.
You'll never catch me.
He's just squiggling away, dude in the Speedo. I will say this though: if you want to alert police to your presence at any given moment, walk around in a Speedo in New Hampshire. I mean, that might be normal in like Miami Beach, dude in a Speedo. Okay, well, there goes another one of those guys. New Hampshire, I feel like you stand out in a crowd, especially when it's October. Although it was pretty warm in New York City this past week, so I just don't know if it was Speedo weather.
My story comes from the world of AI. Tank and I are just loving all of these AI covers.
Mm-hmm.
Old songs reimagined. Heard Richmond, North of Richmond earlier as a metal ballad. Very strong.
It was very good.
I have officially found a place that AI shouldn't go.
Okay.
Kohler. They have a product it's called Dakota. It goes on your toilet. Maybe you see where this is headed.
I don't.
It's a little device, and it scans what goes into your into your potty.
Nope.
And will potentially flag health issues that it picks up on.
I mean, that might be useful for some people, but
and it's $7 a month.
I don't want the government having that information on me. I really don't.
The price tag on the device itself, $599.
Useless piece of technology.
I knew. He was on board until he had to pay for it, and then he went away. He was okay at $7 a month if you just give me the device.
No way.
I just think it's funny that we have now we're just throwing everything we've ever known, ever, out the window.
Mm-hmm.
When we were kids, don't get in cars with strangers. You call an Uber every day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't meet up with strangers. People are on Tinder every single day. Don't sleep with well, that was never really a thing. Don't put cameras in your bathroom. Camera in your bathroom.
It was not a man who thought this up. I can guarantee you that. This was a woman. You know how I know that? Because
I can't wait to hear this explanation.
It's because it was only the women that came up with this idea because they were sick and tired of their husbands going, "Hey, honey, come look at this. Does that seem wrong to you? Is that a weird color?"
Fact or fiction, you've gotten a picture from somebody you know in a text message, as have I.
From my son.
Oh, God.
My son's 14
Why did that
years,
make it worse?
My
I don't know
son's
why that
14
made it
years
worse.
old, and he thinks that's hilarious, and he just sends me turd pictures every now and then, and I can't tell him to stop enough. I don't know what else to do. Take his phone away from him?
Drop it in the toilet.
Right, I'm just waiting for him to.
How funny is it now?
I was trying to be funny and send you a turd pic, Dad, but drop my phone in the toilet.
Oh, not so funny now, is it?
Won't get a replacement. You little.
Not so funny now that you got a dookie phone. That's what you got. Put that to your phone. Put that to your face. Take that phone, put it on your face.
Kids are gross, man.
I wasn't planning on going this way until you said this.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give a PSA, just a public service announcement that I feel like a lot of people need to hear?
Mm-hmm.
I live in one of those neighborhoods that's kind of like Biltmore Park. It's a high rise, so there's a YMCA, there are bars, there are restaurants, there are other businesses in my neighborhood.
Right.
My drive to work today, and Tank, you've been in my neighborhood, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. I had three separate people on the same road walk directly in front of my truck with their phone pressed up in their face.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a crosswalk. If I hit you, you get nothing except broke into many pieces. B, you better be really glad I was paying attention because one of you literally walked out directly in front of my truck. C, put your damn phone down, you moron.
I saw no less than 7 people get hit by taxis in New York City
Happens
while we
all the
were
time.
there.
Happens
And it was
all the
all
time.
the same thing. They had the earbuds in, they had their nose in the phone, and there they go, stepping right out into traffic, and there was no Darren Sproles to save them. Thankfully, none of them got hit hard because, well, traffic doesn't move
It doesn't go
fast.
very fast. That's
in
one of
New
the
York
reasons that it
City.
happens. They're more surprised when a car moves.
Right. You just walk right out in front of it and it's kind of just kind of slump over the hood of the car, just like boom, and then they just get up, keep walking.
So when I lived in Greenville, South Carolina, my office was on the corner of North Main Street, which is right below where our studios are in Greenville. They put up a stop sign that had not been there. I don't know why they put it up. There was a light there. I don't know why they put this sign up. A game that we played for longer than I'm proud of was watching people face plant that sign because they were buried in their phone. We thought it was funny the first time it happened. About 20 deep, we were like, oh, my God, these people literally don't look up long enough to see. They put a sign where I used to stand, and now I must stand somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Get your face out of your phone, you magoos.
All right, let's pick some 4:00 games in the Sunday slate in the NFL. We have 2 of them because we already did the Bucs Saints game. So the 4:25 games, you have the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. The Indianapolis Colts are a 14.5-point favorite, and I don't think that's enough. Tennessee's been beating the dog out of teams that are lesser than them.
You said Tennessee.
Excuse me.
Tennessee's not beating anybody except Arizona, who beat themselves.
I meant Indianapolis. Indianapolis has been putting up style points. And I think that's the safe bet.
I'm taking Tennessee.
Really?
Fired Coach Monk. And they're simplifying the offense.
I mean, that doesn't
Look,
always
I think
work.
Indy wins by 14. 14 and a half is too much. We're talking 3-score game here. That's insane. Tennessee it still has players. I just think Brian Callahan was a terrible coach. He was a terrible fit with Cam Ward. They're coming off a bye. I'm taking Tennessee to cover this number, and I'm taking the under, and I don't care how low the number is. What do you actively have the number at? I got it at 47.5.
I have, 47.5.
And that's, to me, that's insanely high. This has – it's not that I don't buy into the Colts. I do. I think they're very good. But they're a young team that hasn't been good for a great long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
These are trap games that you look at and go, oh, we'll win this game in a walk just because we showed up and put our pants on the right way. Yep, and then these games stay closer than they should for way longer than they should, and the dog ends up covering. I'm taking Tennessee.
Okay. I'm on Indianapolis. Cover the 14.5. Frankly, I don't have any faith that Tennessee is going to get any kind of a bump, because just because you fired your coach doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get a positive bump out of that. I mean, a positive bump for this team actually would be scoring 11 points in a game instead of scoring 10 points in a game. So I guess you could see it as some positive movement if they were to score, 14 points this week instead of the 13 that they scored last week. I think Indianapolis rolls in this one.
Indianapolis wins. Also, it cannot be emphasized that you gave the kiss of death to Indianapolis yesterday, and so
I did.
now they're dead to all of us.
I did. Now that I said that they are the number one team in the NFL,
I swear, if Indianapolis loses this game, you're not allowed to say nice things anymore.
Well,
I mean, because your power is
this will definitely be the test. You going up against the worst team in the NFL.
It's like Spider-Man when he figured out he could shoot webs out of his hands. He's like, I don't know what to do.
Excuse me. No disrespect to the to the New York Jets, the second worst team in the NFL.
Third, Miami.
Okay,
yeah, bad's bad, bro.
Excuse me.
The bad in this league is bad.
Sure, and the Tennessee Titans are among them. And I'll go under the 47.5. And then the Cowboys and the Broncos. Denver's a 3.5-point favorite at home. The over-under is 50.5. Are there injuries to speak of? Not really. So there will be a CeeDee Lamb. We're not missing major pieces of the game. I mean, I'll go Denver minus the 3.5. I don't feel great about it, but
I don't either. I don't feel great about it on either side. The problem with Denver is I don't know which Denver I'm going to get. Do I get fourth quarter Denver? I get first 3 quarters Denver. Because if I get first 3 quarters Denver that allowed 19 points to the Giants, the Cowboys will put 40 on you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a good gut instinct on either side of this game. I'm trying not to let the public sway me because I know the public's crazy, especially when it's the Dallas Cowboys. What percentage of the money do you think's on Dallas in this game?
42%.
It's 86.
Really?
86%.
Wow. Okay.
This feels like the public's walking into an absolute buzzsaw. But Denver's terrible at covering spread. You know what? I'm taking Dallas. I think Denver wins this game by a field goal, and I'm going to lay on the hook.
Okay. Plus the 3.5 for Jeremy Green and the Dallas Cowboys.
But I will say that is the game that I have the least feel of any on the slate.
Mm-hmm.
I will say 50.5 is nanners. That's too many points. Denver's defense is too good for that.
Yeah, I mean, is it? I mean, they gave up 32 to the Giants last week.
It's fine.
Dak Prescott has been playing pretty well. With CeeDee Lamb back in the fold, they should be able to move the ball.
They're also a reasonably one-dimensional team. It's just Javonte Williams, and there's nobody really else that I mean, it's a revenge game for Javonte, but I'm going Cowboys under the 50.5.
Okay. I'm going over. I'll go over the 50.5, and I'll be on the Denver Broncos. So we'll go opposite sides of that game completely.
We have a super chat from Sir Jimothy.
All right, quickly.
Show me the money, money. Show me the money.
With the Dallas offense being so good and the D so bad, how should Dallas approach the trade deadline? Go for defensive players or tank for the draft? I have mixed feelings as a fan. The NFC is going to be hard to make the playoffs. I don't think you can tank when your offense is putting up numbers like this.
Right.
The question is, who could you chase? Is it Jalen Phillips? I've heard rumors about Max Crosby. I don't think that's going to happen, but if it did, I will say it would be insane if you traded Micah Parsons for 2 1s and then traded 2 1s for Max Crosby.
Right.
But, for me, I would be trying to add to that defense. I just don't know that you're not too pot committed because you've already paid Trayvon Diggs. You've already paid Deron Bland, and neither one of them's all that good. So, to me, it would be you're putting lipstick on a pig. I'm going to roll with what I got. But I have 2 first-round picks. I can add this offseason. I'm going to let the offense carry me and just know I'm getting into shootouts.
Right, and that's how I fix my defense down the road. The offense is still putting up points, so let's go win some shootouts and do the long. You're playing for nothing at this point. Okay, so you want to play for a playoff spot, for a wild card spot? Congratulations, I guess. If you back into one by scoring a whole bunch of points, awesome. But don't mortgage the future trying to fix something that's not going to win right now. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is CSPN Asheville. Take a quick break. When we come back, more bangers for the weekend.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Some absolutely beautiful weather if it's Friday night lights or weekend plans. It's going to stay dry. Rain chances going up next week. Next week looks like a mess. We'll see if that verifies. But a beautiful afternoon today. Bright blue sky, low 60s. Tonight mainly clear, middle 30s. So again, some patchy frost, and there will be some colder spots. Saturday, sunshine 65. Sunday, we cloud over 62. Chance of showers as early as Sunday night. From the Weather Channel, meteorologist Ray Stajic.
This report is sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Don't let data limits hold you back from being the gift master in the family group chat. Switch to Straight Talk Wireless and get real unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Straight Talk, available at straighttalk.com or Walmart.
For more information about contests on this station, go to espnavl.com.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Haywood Regional Hospital is reminding you that 1 in 8 women will face breast cancer in her lifetime. The good news, when caught early, the 5-year survival rate is 99%. This October, make your health a priority. Schedule a mammogram, practice self-exams, and encourage the women you love to do the same. Share resources, support local events, and consider donating to help fund research and patient care. Haywood Regional Hospital, standing with you and reminding you that early detection saves lives.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Sure. You know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions. Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
This is Carolina football.
Hands off to Goss. Goss left side of the 10. Goss at the 5. Sprints to the front left corner of the end zone for 6.
Saturday, the Heels return to Keenan to take on the Virginia Cavaliers. Pre-game coverage starts at 11 a.m. Kickoff at noon on your home for Carolina football.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
Coffee closes on. Get them the money. Then when you get the money, you get the power. That watch costs more than your car. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
We did so well last week with favorites. I still have two more. We start Tennessee minus the 8.5 at Kentucky. I get it. That Tennessee defense is not great right now, but the offense is. And I can't say this enough. We really need a win from Tennessee and a win from Oklahoma so that we can be at a night game in Neyland 1 week from now, which I am very excited about. So root for Rocky Top, root for Oklahoma. Give me Tennessee minus the 8.5. Virginia's a 10.5-point favorite at North Carolina. Have you watched North Carolina? Have you watched Virginia? Virginia is a really good offensive team. Carolina is a really bad team, period. Give me Virginia minus the 10.5. But that's not what you're here for.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
You froze right in the middle of singing that, and now your face is stuck on that weird face, and it's fantastic. Auburn's a 3.5-point dog at Arkansas. What am I missing? I get it. Bobby Petrino's helped the offense. They've looked better. They've stayed competitive, but they keep losing. I think they'll be competitive with Auburn, but I think they're going to lose because Auburn has two really good receivers that Arkansas is really going to struggle to cover. Colorado's a 13.5-point dog at Utah. I get it. I love to pick on Colorado. They have been one of my favorite punching bags in this segment for a long, long time. But low-key, they're getting better. They're not there yet, but they're getting better. They're not going to beat Utah, but I think it'll be close. Give me Colorado plus the 13.5. UCLA's a 25.5-point dog. 25.5. That's too many points. Give me UCLA plus the 25.5. Indiana's going to win. Indiana's going to win comfortably. They ain't going to win that comfortably. And finally, BYU is a 2.5-point dog at Iowa State. Iowa State has been the great bugaboo of this college football season. They are the only team that I am 0-3 picking, and I picked with them all three times. I have had enough. Give me the Mormons of BYU to win this game outright. Mm-hmm. We're headed to a BYU Texas Tech Big 12 title game.
Yeah.
That make you feel good? Didn't make me feel so good.
Yeah, of course, you can always take your wagers over to the official sportsbook of the Sportsocracy, which is the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Coming up after the top of the hour break here, we will have the daily draft. Where are you going to go? If you could go anywhere, we will be going somewhere this weekend on the Ingles Living the Dream Tour, and you still have your chance to ride along with us to the Carolina Panthers-Buffalo Bills game. So, you know, Bills fans, if you're looking for a way to get to the stadium, have some fun, not have to worry about having to drive home and all that, worry about the parking and the things, go over to livingthedream2.com, livingthedream2, TOO.com. You can ride along with us We'll be right back.
Diego Pavia tell Theo Vaughn, if we beat South Carolina, you go on a date with my mom.
The Sportsocracy.
I mean, if you're friends with the guy, don't date his mom.
Tank, I believe that is the greatest example of the discrepancies between one Nathaniel Robert Spencer and Jeremy Borat Green.
Is no friendship sacred enough?
Weekdays, noon to 3.
I mean, like, I wouldn't do that to you.
Tank, Kathy would make you cry. I promise.
That's what I'd hope.
On Asheville's #1 sports station, ESPN Asheville.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
This is where it starts. Where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingles, we're with you every step of the way.
From the Ingles studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Credit. That's credit. Enter it now.
Go to ESPNAVL.com to play, and good luck.
Live from the Ingles studio,
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
the Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dogs eat! Let them on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
We are back in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. The Sportsocracy heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app, and we are seen everywhere on the YouTubes. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, join us in the chat. It is
Football Friday.
We've got a few more games to pick in the NFL slate. The college bangers continue at the end of the hour. It's the final underdog segment of the week. Kicks off the football weekend. We will be traveling this football weekend on the Ingles Living the Dream Tour. Next stop, Bank of America Stadium. Back to Bank of America Stadium. Taking some friends along with us on the Ingles Living the Dream Tour with Appalachian Motor Coach. Go to livingthedream2.com, livingthedream2, Find out how you can go along on some of the trips with us throughout the season. Still some spots open for the banger bus.
I love that name so much. The itinerary for this weekend will be going out this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
We had to make sure – we didn't know exactly which driver was going to be taking us, plus we have another one that is going that is not associated with us. So we had to get all the pieces together.
Indeed. So watch the social medias for the highlights from the next stop on the Ingles Living the Dream Tour. We'll be going to the Bills and the Panthers the next trip after this. Which one is it, Jeremy?
Let's see. We're doing Oklahoma, Tennessee the next week. I think there are a handful
next week?
There are a handful that's going to that one. That one's a little different than the others. If we have a bunch of people on that, because you and I are in a different spot than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
That one's going to be super cool, which is why I want it to be a night game in Knoxville.
Tennessee and Oklahoma still TBD for the first. Feels like they're cutting that one close, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Don't we usually have them 2 weeks out already decided?
Depends. Their next week's schedule is really pretty brutal, and the SEC almost always gets that night ABC ESPN game. And if Oklahoma and Tennessee win, that will be the one.
Mm-hmm.
But they need to win, or not have something funky happen. So this is this is as late as they wait.
All right, we've got scheduled trips for the rest of the season. Go check them out at livingthedream2.com. We've got them scheduled all the way up through the college football playoff game in Atlanta. So just pick whichever one you want, sign up, and away we go. Speaking of away we go, it's time for us to decide where we would go. If we could go anywhere, I'm pretty sure the game we're actually going to is not going to be on either of our lists of the best games of the weekend.
It's not a great weekend of football.
It's not a great weekend of football. However, there are some there are some primo ones that should come off the board here pretty quickly. So, Jeremy, do you want the first go, or do you want the turnaround pick?
You go ahead. Yeah, the cameraless one. You go ahead.
Oh, shoot.
I don't understand how you break a camera every
I
night.
have no idea.
I even switched cameras, and you're still broken.
It's my ugly face. It does not like it. All right, first selection. I mean, I guess I got to go to the night game in the SEC. LSU, Texas A&M. Two rowdy crowds gathering in Baton Rouge. For an SEC showdown. Of course, bonus of that will be the game, the national game of the week that you will hear here on ESPN Asheville on Saturday night, tomorrow night, starting at 7 o'clock. Texas A&M LSU. That's close, but the best game of the week probably.
Really?
I believe so. Why do you say that way?
I don't know. This is a hard week for me. You just bypassed what I think is, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the most obvious game to go to.
Okay.
Which is Packers-Steelers.
Okay.
It's two good teams in the NFL. I don't know that there are great teams, but I know Pittsburgh and Green Bay are good. And it's the first time that you see Aaron Rodgers against the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see him come out and say, well, I'm going to retire as a Packer?
Yes.
Of course you are.
Yeah, of course.
Who do you think, the Jets want to claim you? The Steelers are not going to want to claim you. Duh.
I mean, you don't have to. You should. That's the ceremonial thing to do.
I've always thought it's stupid, personally. But.
No.
Oh, I'm going to retire. Have you ever actually
tip of the cap?
It's stupid. It's a little press conference. Oh, look, they showed up and they have the background behind them. Wow. It's a baseball thing. It's lame. I think the NFL slate is hot garbage.
Exactly.
I want to say Commanders Chiefs. I'm not gonna. But to me, that's the only other NFL game that's even on the board.
Really? Okay.
Oh my God! Everything else is terrible.
All right.
You know what? I'm going Nashville. I'm going with College Game Day.
Yep.
I'm taking Missouri Vanderbilt.
Yep.
I think that would have been my number one pick among college games. Night game in Death Valley. I understand why you took it. I just don't think the game's going to be great because I don't think either one of those teams are great.
But that's kind of what makes a better game, right? If you're equal opponents, that'll give you a good game probably. Missouri Vanderbilt was going to be my next choice. It was the one that I was hoping that you weren't going to take.
Did they get the guest picker right? By the way, I haven't had the chance to say this yet. Jelly Roll was awesome.
I didn't see it.
He was awesome. And Luke doing the music on game day was awesome.
Who's the guest picker this week?
Nate Bargatze. He's a big Vanderbilt
He'll be
fan.
funny.
Well, I mean, you only had a handful of choices.
Mm-hmm.
It was him or Dansby. What's his name? Dansby Swanson.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the baseball player?
Baseball player.
Yeah, he played at Vanderbilt. There was another one.
David Price. Did they ever bring him back for one?
Oh, they'd have to tell people who he was. He plays this thing called baseball. I know none of you watch it, but that's what he does. God, I can't remember. There was another one that went to Vanderbilt that I can't remember now. It'd be Jay Cutler, but, he's drying out somewhere.
Oh.
It'll come to
that. Went down the tubes with the latest DUI that he did.
Just said the video came out yesterday.
Oh, I did not see that.
You see a body cam, just shut up. It's bad. The bad will get badder when you start talking.
Mm-hmm.
I think Missouri Vanderbilt's going to be fun.
It is.
Look, Vanderbilt's fun. I keep hearing Clark Lee's name attached to other jobs. Why would he want to leave this? Why would I want to leave this? Living in Nashville, which to me is the coolest city in America. It's like Vegas if Vegas said, bless your heart. And I get to live there. And I can be here forever. They'll never fire him.
Yeah, but but you've got a ceiling at Vanderbilt.
Do you?
I believe you do.
Do you?
I mean, I've never seen anybody have sustained success there before.
Okay, that's because you had a lot of James Franklin. And, let's look at the coaches in Vanderbilt history because it's an absolute wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
Ted Roof, I think, was the head coach there at one time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like
why
they've
is
had
that?
great
Because
coaches.
it's a place that you've always gone. If you're good there, you can be great anywhere.
You know what's funny? That's not true. It's not true. The only really successful coaches that they've had, Jerry DiNardo was decently successful here. He was at LSU.
Okay.
Clark Lee this is the most successful anybody's been. James Franklin, I mean, was he successful at Penn State?
Yes. Would say so.
Not to Penn State, he's not. I mean, I don't disagree with you, but Penn State would disagree with you. Other than that, they've never really had a coach like this.
Exactly.
And you're looking at they've got, there's money in that. There's money in that city. This is your only college football team.
But is there money for the program? That's the question.
Depends on how long you keep making it cool to show up at games.
Sure. I mean, this is all about the school.
Day, watch game day tomorrow. Watch how many people show up for this, and then ask me that question Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to see a slew of them.
It's all about the leadership of the school. And will they put the resources into football that other SEC schools do? It's often been the knock on Vanderbilt is they don't spend their money like that, right? They spend their money on academics. That's why, that's what they've put their priorities into. To keep a coach like Clark Lee, I think you have to put resources into the program. You have to show that you're going to compete because he can go anywhere else and get a better look, get better resources pretty much anywhere.
I think they're going to look at the budget after the Diego Pavia era and go, that's a lot more money than we're used to our football games making. Maybe we should keep doing that. I mean, look, the smart kids, look at Duke. Mm-hmm. Look at Duke's a perfect example. Duke figured out, hey, football can pay for basketball. Maybe we should do that. And that's how they got Mike Elko. That's how they got Manny Diaz. And when Manny Diaz leaves to take the Penn State job, and he will, they'll replace him with somebody else.
Clark Lee.
No way.
No way.
He wouldn't leave Vanderbilt for
the SEC.
Duke.
No.
I'm excited for Nashville. I want to go to that stadium, if for nothing else, because I want to spend a weekend in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, I want to take you to Nashville. The only problem is that I'm going to have to really apologize to Mark and everybody else here at iHeart when you die.
Nashville's a fun town.
Didn't you go to Nashville with Mark?
I did.
It'd be fun to see the difference in that trip and one with me.
Oh, most certainly. It'll be a very different
Creed
experience.
karaoke at Kid Rock's bar. That's what I did last time I was there.
Sure, that'd be fun.
Oh, it was so good.
Yes.
It was so good.
All right, daily draft. Continuing here, where are you going to go if you could go anywhere? So, Jeremy, you go. I was surprised you took an NFL game, honestly, to start out.
The game that I took? You're surprised by that?
Oh, I'm surprised you took any NFL game.
I've got
I've
got two more on my list. They're not great, but they're on my list.
No, see, I didn't even kind of care about the Aaron Rodgers storyline against Green Bay.
That's shocking to me. You are the narrative.
I mean, it's
guy.
on the list, but it certainly wasn't at the top of the list.
You are the narrative guy.
I am the narrative guy. It would have meant more to me if it was in Green Bay. If it was Aaron Rodgers going back to Lambeau Field to see what the reception was and all of that, it would be way more interesting to me.
It's interesting to me in Pittsburgh, though, too.
Absolutely. There is interest there. Just not number one pick for me. My second pick in college would have been the Missouri-Vanderbilt game. And I'll have to go Ole Miss, Oklahoma for the next one.
It's a good one. The only problem is that you have to go to Norman, Oklahoma for it.
Well, I mean, it is no, it's not. Okay. I was going to try to say, well, that's the historic place, one of the bucket list places. I don't think I've ever thought about, it'd be fun. Let's go to Oklahoma to see a football game. Never once in my life did I go, I think I want to see that caravan turnover at some point.
There's an old line about Norman, Oklahoma that I can't say it on this show, but to the chat I go.
You call that my East Coast bias, I guess. It's just Oklahoma, the pageantry of Oklahoma never hooked me in. But I do think that's going to be a hell of a game. A lot of points scored. I'm kind of surprised the over-under's only 51.5.
Me too.
That should be 61.5.
I mean, Oklahoma's good defensively, but they ain't stopping Trinidad Chambliss.
No.
Especially not after that last quarter against Georgia.
No. Both teams 6-1, kind of this is like elimination game territory.
That one might be in the bangers. Can't confirm.
Okay.
Can't deny.
Okay. No ringing of the bell on that one.
I'm only here like 2 days a week. This is the first day I've been here this week. My bell keeps hiding.
He keeps pushing it away.
They clean the office, and then the bell keeps getting pushed.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There it is. Gary Burt said they have some talent in Norman, Oklahoma. Bro, I need to take you to Oxford, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
If you think Norman has talent, your head will blow clean off your shoulders in Oxford.
Well, I don't know.
I've been to Norman.
Oh, have you? Okay.
I've been to Norman, and Oklahoma has come to West Virginia. I've been to 2 Oklahoma-West Virginia games. And how do I say this delicately? The best-looking girl I saw in Oklahoma garb would not have been the best-looking girl I ever saw at Myrtle Beach. So,
okay. How big a girl was she?
That was the line I said in the chat. Norman, Oklahoma, where the men are men and the women dress like them. A lot of flannel in that crowd.
You're so mean.
A lot of flannel in that crowd.
Be so mean.
After I typed it, I went, I don't know why I didn't just say that.
Yeah. We've been talking about this game for weeks. And it's finally here. And I guess I'm going to go back to my old stomping grounds for this one. USF and Memphis in the Liberty Bowl in Memphis, Tennessee. You want to talk about a town that's hard not to have fun in. Not quite like New York City, obviously. Doesn't stack up there. But Memphis is a real fun town. So I'm going USF, Memphis.
I'm not going to lie. I looked at flying to Memphis for that game and then flying back into Charlotte to meet you guys.
Mm-hmm. Because this is American Championship group of 5 spot in the college football playoff game.
It very well could be.
Mm-hmm.
That game,
Bangers.
Also in the bangers. Seahawk said you haven't lived till you've seen an Arizona State home game in September where it's still over 100 degrees at the 7:30 kickoff.
Oh, Lord.
I've been to Arizona
State. I can imagine.
I've been to Arizona. You have to be a 7 to get into that school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure you don't have to be a 7 to apply to that school. I mean, that is a place that you
stories.
I mean, you just look around and go, God is good all the time. Because it is. If you can't have a good time in Tempe, Arizona, you either didn't try or you have negative game. You could tell people you were mute and you'd still have a good time. Just don't speak. Just be clinically alive and available, and you're fine.
You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. Where would you go if you could go anywhere this football weekend? We'll continue with the daily draft when we return.
All across the Tar Heel state.
Tar Heels on the run. Trimble to the cup, layup, Cannon in the foul.
This is Carolina basketball.
Long rainbow three, nothing but net from the rookie. Out to Trimble. He'll try another triple. Counted.
The home of the 6-time national champion.
Drives and hammers it home.
This is your radio home for the Tar Heels.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
I'm Richard Parks III.
I'm Wes Avila.
And we are on a quest to make the best baseball podcast of all time.
Dodger Blue Dream.
Freeman hits the ball to right field. She is gone!
Imagine a world where the boys in blue go back-to-back in 2025.
That's the dream.
Rings, baby.
Listen to Dodger Blue Dream on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Dodger Blue Dream and start listening on the free iHeart Radio app today.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride. This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
At Ingalls, we know your closest companions are the ones who are always there for you. The ones you trust to have your back, no matter what. Who make the hard times a little softer. And the good ones, somehow, a little better. That's what family is all about. Whether they walk on 2 legs or 4. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
The Sportsocracy.
These guys are a f***ing disgrace.
Back in the Sportsocracy, this is ESPN Asheville. It's a big football weekend this weekend here on the iHeart Radio airwaves. Got high school football tonight. It's So I'm having to fill in tonight. So.
Oh, you got screwed on that one.
I did get screwed on that deal. Anyway, it's going to be a late night for me tonight. High school football, Buncombe County game of the week. We've got Irwin and T.C. Robertson. Tuscola on AM 1400.
It's the Fighting Tanks against the Fighting Jeremys.
Yeah, that's right. It's not going to be fun for us. So
probably not.
Yeah, no. We're, we try hard. We try hard. We've come close in all 6 of our losses this year.
I believe that tagline was that could be your relationship history in high school. We try hard and we've come close 6 times in a row.
6 times in a row. It is that on ESPN Asheville and WWBNC. Tuscola over on AM 1400 in Waynesville. They are at Brevard tonight. It's probably not going to go their way. We got the Tar Heels on tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. pregame start, 12 noon kickoff in the South's oldest rivalry, going up against Virginia at home at Kenan Stadium. Then we'll have NC State over on WWNC as they take on Pitt. And then we'll have Texas A&M and LSU in the night game, the national coverage from ESPN here on 92.9, 7 o'clock Saturday night. Sunday, we've got the Panthers on WWNC, and then we'll have the 4 o'clock game here on ESPN Asheville of the national coverage. Which 4 o'clock game is that? I forgot. Sorry about that. It just slipped out of my mind.
We only have so many options.
Yes.
Bucks, Saints.
It's not the Bucks and the Saints. It's
Cowboys, Broncos. Titans, Colts.
Titans, Colts, I believe, is the game.
That's what I thought it was. So.
I believe that is correct. Let me click on my schedule here real quick. Yes, that is the one. Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts be the second game of the day on ESPN Asheville, 4 o'clock Sunday. Okay, now back to the daily draft. Where are you going to go if you could go anywhere this weekend? Jeremy, you're up for two selections.
I know I'm leaning on college.
Mm-hmm.
You took South Florida Memphis, which was a sharp pick by you because it wasn't coming back to you.
Thank you.
I know you got Sandstorm over there, so just hit the button.
Right.
I mean, is the game going to be great? No. Is the stadium great? Absolutely. There is just something about this, especially at night. Just imagine this game's close.
Oh, yeah.
Then you hear this.
The question is it going to be close?
No, God, no.
No. And that.
But what if it is?
And Sandstorm is the saddest
But what if it
when
is?
it's not close.
But what if it is?
I get it. I would love for it to be. But I don't know that it will be.
I've seriously considered going to this game. I mean, the tickets are so cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You can get into this game for a hearty handshake. I can't resist it. Just love Billy Bryce Stadium.
Yes.
And then, I could sit in my old suite. That doesn't matter to anybody but me, but that's a thing I know now. God, this weekend gets so depressing so fast. You know what? I don't ever pick this school, and I think this game's going to be nuts. Mm-hmm. I'm going to Starkville, Mississippi. Texas and Mississippi State. The Fighting Brandon Walkers. I think that game's going to be so much better than people think. I don't buy Texas. I do not buy Texas.
And Mississippi State.
Mississippi State can score.
Okay.
Mississippi State can score. Fluff Bothwell's a dog.
Excuse me? Who's that?
Fluff Bothwell.
Fluff?
That's his name.
How have I not known about Fluff yet?
I don't know, because he was at the Senior Bowl last year, and I told you about him because he went to USA. Then he transferred to Mississippi State, and he's averaging like 6 yards a carry or something insane like that. He's a dude.
Okay. All right.
And now I can't wait to hear where you're going, because it's turd salad time.
It is turd salad time, which means we turn our sights back to the NFL. I will, I don't know. I will take the only other two games that are even of a modicum of interest to me.
I'm shocked you got to two.
One is the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. Because there is a chance that game could be quite entertaining. And then Kansas City and Washington.
Oh, with Marcus and Mariota.
Yeah.
Ooh.
See if they can pull out a win against the Kansas City Chiefs. It weren't great. But it was all I had left.
God, you still have one more pick, and I still have two more.
And I don't want it.
I'm going to take Bills Panthers because we're going to that game, and I legally I think I have to. I think once you get to this bottom of the barrel, if you're going to a game, you physically have to take it. I have looked through every single game in college to find, is there one of unranked teams that I even vaguely care about? And the answer is a resounding no. God. This is as bad as it's ever. This is the worst it's ever been. I'll go Bears-Ravens. Okay. I didn't like it. I don't want to talk about it. I would like to act like it didn't happen.
I mean, that's actually, now that I think about it, that's probably the best thing for you. I mean, Lamar Jackson coming back, there could be some fireworks there. The Ben Johnson offense score some points against a bad defense. Could be a shootout-y kind of thing at the end of the game, maybe. I'm going to do something I've never done before.
Oh, my God, is he taking a high school game?
It's not quite a high school game, but it is the North Dakota State Bison against the South Dakota State Jackrabbits. 2 7-0 FCS teams. Let's go. 8 o'clock on Saturday night in Brookings, South Dakota. If you would play that game anywhere else, I might think about going. I don't think I could really come up with a reason to want to go to South Dakota, but maybe it would be for a great FCS football game. Could be like a national championship game atmosphere. They take that FCS football seriously up there in the Dakotas. That's how bad the slate got. I had to go FCS game of the week. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. Still got bangers to come.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Some absolutely beautiful weather if it's Friday night lights or weekend plans. It's going to stay dry, rain chances going up next week. Next week looks like a mess. We'll see if that verifies. But a beautiful afternoon today, bright blue sky, low 60s. Tonight mainly clear, middle 30s, so again some patchy frost, and there will be some colder spots. Saturday, sunshine 65. Sunday, we cloud over 62. Chance of showers as early as Sunday night. From the Weather Channel, meteorologist Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Presenting A Gain Flings Love Story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
Your radio just got a digital upgrade.
With the free iHeartRadio app, you can save your favorite stations, playlists, and podcasts.
With easy presets.
It's your personal audio passport. Get what millions already have.
The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to See Ya Never AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric true score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
This is where it starts. Where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
And welcome back into the Sportsocracy. It is ESPN Asheville. It's 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. We're heard everywhere on the iHeartRadio app, and we are seen everywhere on the YouTubes. Just go to the sportsocracy.com, click that live video link, subscribe to the channel, and join us in the chat. Jeremy has a spooky one for us.
We live in a weird world. The New York Times has come up with a story that it's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Chinese and Russian spies are infiltrating the United States. And they are using a warfare that is just not fair. Sex warfare.
Uh-oh.
Spies are infiltrating the tech community. And they're going all the way, Tank. How far, you say? Showing up, marrying a target, having kids with a target, conducting a lifelong collection operation. It's very uncomfortable to think about, but it's so prevalent. A former counterintelligence official told the Times. So basically what's happening is that Russia and China are basically creating operatives that are attractive females, in some cases males, but it sounds from this story that's not as common. And they're infiltrating people that are in the tech community, marrying them, living their lives with them, and all they're doing is collecting all the information that they can get of what they're doing.
That's terrifying.
That's like something out of a movie.
That's more terrifying than thinking that the mob has dozens and dozens of basketball players and football players on their payroll.
I'm not going to lie. I feel like I have now been deputized. If I ever see a nerdy guy with a really hot girl, I'm going to go, be careful, she's a spy. That's the only way this makes sense. You don't have that much money, Daryl.
Okay.
It's another thing we have to worry about. Think about that while you're scrolling Tinder this weekend. Stupid people have it so good. Nobody infiltrates your marriage when you work at Home Depot.
That is true.
That's coming from a guy who's drinking out of a cup that has a straw taped to it, and I can't get it off.
Nobody's marrying
I promise
you for
you,
your
Amy
state
didn't,
secrets.
Yeah, Amy didn't marry me for the state secrets.
No.
Never mind. No good can come from what I was getting ready to say. No, actually, I'm going to say, all she gets out of me, bangers.
Oh.
You can have them too at the end of the show. And you didn't even have to see me all nudie patootie.
No. You went too far.
I did.
See, you took it one step way too far. It is a football Friday here.
One small step for man, One of them small step for mankind.
Yes. Don't do crimes. Don't do crimes.
What is your crime story?
Well, I lost it. I had it, and it disappeared on
Your
me.
you are a crime story.
I am a crime story. I'm a walking disaster of a crime story.
I really would almost like to just give you the weekend off.
I would love to have the weekend off.
I wish you hadn't said that.
Oh man!
I mean, I can take care of Sunday.
Oh no, we're having fun. It's gonna be fun.
I mean, I can take care of it. I've got Amy with me. I'll have Clarissa Sells, WNC.com will be with me. Patrick Holt will be with me.
We can play it by ear.
Well, that's the problem because I have to confirm the tickets within about the next 3 hours.
Well, we'll work on it for the next 3 hours. We'll play it by ear for just a little bit. It is the Sportsocracy, ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400.
Randy has a good point. You've been in New York City for the past 2 weeks. How do you not have a real-life crime story?
Well, I mean, you try your best to stay away from the crimes when you're in New York City. There's not a whole lot of out in the open crimes happening, or not that I saw. Everywhere I was, the only crime you really had was the, distastefully dressed tourist every now and then. You walked out of your swanky New York City hotel room and went, "That's what you were going to wear today."
Okay. I mean, Tank, look around, look where you live. And if you don't think that at least 10 times a day, you ain't looking around Asheville. You walking around with blinders on.
Times Square.
I saw a girl yesterday in downtown Asheville wearing wings.
Yeah.
And I think they were supposed to be bird wings, but let's just say, how do I say this tastefully? Look like a big damn chicken, just a big old chicken.
I mean, that is a bird. They have wings like birds.
Kind of.
I mean, they're smaller.
I think she was trying to be a swan.
Was she a big damn swan? Is that word?
You said that, not me. Just saying, I don't think that quite did what you wanted it to.
Sure. Yeah, no, I didn't see a lot of crimes going on in New York City. I saw a lot of great things happen. I saw one thing I did not expect to see while I was there. An entire block of a building taken up by a Krispy Kreme in Times Square with the giant billboard. I was thinking, man, Winston-Salem has really stepped up in the world with a Times Square installation that dwarfs the Dunkin' Donuts that was next to it.
Well, I mean, Krispy Kreme is far superior to Dunkin' Donuts.
And then the fact that the CEOs of Krispy Kreme had the brilliant idea and I guess I would call it the real estate luck to be able to find a spot on that specific corner directly across from the largest dispensary sign I've ever seen in mankind. There is directly across the road from the Krispy Kreme is the Daily Green dispensary store that you cannot miss it. And I went,
how far was it? How far was it from the closest police precinct?
Oh, it was
close.
It was on the other side of Times Square.
Location.
You don't need. It's legal there. There's nothing to bust.
I'm not trying to rain on your pot parade, Cheech. Calm down.
No, I'm just saying. Like, that's the thing. You can walk down the street smoking a hooter right next to the cops. They don't even care. Hell, they might even ask you for some of it. It's the NYPD.
Patrick Holt, he just used a full 6 to midnight and a sleep apnea mask against you. That's a great joke.
Excuse me?
I'm shocked Tank doesn't wear one of those.
I don't.
He probably should.
I don't. My wife does.
You
I
should.
Not. My snoring's not that bad.
It ain't great.
No, it's
and
not.
That's coming from me. I woke myself up last night snoring.
Yeah.
I've never done that before. I'm 38 years old. It's the first time it's ever happened.
I'm glad Randy saw where I was going with that story. So, don't do crimes. But if you do crimes, make sure you do crimes where it's legal.
By the way,
and you do it right next to the Krispy Kreme.
You didn't say anything about my Krispy Kreme is far superior to Dunkin' Donuts. You agree with that, right?
Of course.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
What person?
I thought
not?
we were going to have another Tuesday showdown between Dunkin' and Krispy Kreme, which would be
that's not a fair fight.
That would just be a keister kicking.
Sure.
There are some things that are not even worth arguing. Dunkin' Donuts, but no, it's not. The crazy thing about Dunkin', you have to dunk in their donuts, or they're so dry that you wonder if they were cooked last week.
Krispy Kreme.
We probably scratch that one off the.
I would
sponsor
say,
list.
I would say no.
I don't want to drink your crappy coffee.
Actually, I would take the proposal from Dunkin' Donuts and then walk down to the hot and fresh sign and go, hey, you need to match this.
Yes.
Because they're trying to get your business, and you already own my soul, Krispy Kreme. Why don't we just make this professionally official?
It's a good time, though, to say the Jersey Mike's Firehouse Throwdown Tuesday.
There you go. Which one's the best?
Thanksgiving sandwich. I think that's what's going to win it for Firehouse. I mean, look, I'm a Jersey Mike's guy. I love them both.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a Thanksgiving sub. You should.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. We got a couple of more games to pick in the Sunday slate, don't we?
Yes.
Well, in this week's slate. We got the Sunday night game. The Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jeremy's number one game of the weekend.
I just think it's interesting.
Yeah, the storyline of Aaron Rodgers going up against his old team, the Green Bay Packers. It's the quarterback showdown against the dude who, quote-unquote, pushed him out in Green Bay. I just don't know. I don't think the Steelers are any good. Green Bay is a wishy-washy team, and they could play to the level of their competition, sure, and make this an interesting game. But I think Green Bay should be more than a 2.5-point favorite here. I get they're on the road. Pittsburgh's got the home field advantage. But what other advantage is there for Pittsburgh? There's not one.
They're at home.
Mm-hmm.
That helps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Green Bay has a receiver that can dominate them the way that Cincinnati did with Jamar Chase. I like Pittsburgh a lot in this game. A lot. And the more I've thought about it, the more I like Pittsburgh.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where do they hurt Green Bay offensively?
I genuinely think Aaron's going to throw for I think he's going to throw for 300 yards on him. Fun question. Bet breakdown in this game. Ticket breakdown. Where does it lie?
Oh, I will say the 76% of the tickets are on Green Bay.
You're shockingly close. You just said the wrong last two words.
It's on Pittsburgh?
It's on Pittsburgh.
Wow.
It's 2-1 Pittsburgh to Green Bay. Where's the money lie?
Oh, I'll go 74% to Pittsburgh.
It's 6-1 on Pittsburgh. And I agree. I don't think Green Bay is as good as people think they are. They're terrible at covering spreads.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Pittsburgh. If this game was in Green Bay, I'd like Green Bay.
Okay.
It's not, and I don't.
Okay.
And I'm taking the I got to tune the band up for this one. Under!
What is the number?
45.5.
45.5. I'm with you on the under, but I'm not with you on the outcome. Green Bay Packers minus the 2.5. I don't think it's enough.
You have it at 2.5? I have it at 3.5.
I have it opened at 3.5. Currently 2.
I have it actively still at 3.5.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll use your number. I'll take the 3.5. Or I'll give the 3.5. It doesn't change.
Because I will say
answer.
that point would potentially, I'm not going to say it changed my mind. It would have just made me think a lot more about this.
Mm-hmm. Well, you may be able to go to a different sports book than DraftKings Sportsbook. No, I know why you would, but just saying.
I'm using the composite number.
I was going to say, you may be able to get it at minus 2.5. Elsewhere, if you don't like the minus 3.5 number.
If you get it at 2.5 on DraftKings, just buy it up on the alternate line. Doesn't change things much.
There you go. So I'm on the Green Bay side. You're on the Pittsburgh Steelers side. We're both going under 45.5. The final game of the week is the Monday Night Football game. It's the Kansas City Chiefs against the Washington Commanders. No Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. Will Terry McLaurin be back?
It's looking good.
Okay.
I haven't heard a confirmation. But
Last I heard, it was doubtful. I never was officially listed as doubtful, but they were thinking it was more likely that he would not play than he would. So if that turns, that gives them another piece. Deebo Samuel is expected to play.
Deebo and Terry were both full participants in practice yesterday, which
Excellent.
is a good sign.
Okay.
The problem is they're being thrown to by Marcus Mariota.
You're going to need your full allotment of weapons because Marcus Mariota is the quarterback. And can be serviceable. I'm going Washington plus 11.5 because I feel like that's too much. Of course, I said the same thing last week, and that didn't go my way.
I hate when I think I'm going to get games free. 12.5 is stupid. 12.5 is ridiculous. I'm taking Washington plus 12.5 too.
Mm-hmm.
It's too many points.
Yeah.
That's reserved for terrible teams. The Commanders are not a terrible team.
Like the Raiders.
Depending on who they play.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Last week, I picked the Raiders because it was like 13.5, I think, was the line. And I went, that's too many points, and the Chiefs don't blow out teams as much as we want them to. I wasn't thinking about how god-awful terrible the Raiders are. So I kiss-a-deathed them.
I'm afraid you're doing that now.
I
agree with you on way too much.
I may be. Kiss-a-death and everything. You're in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville. We're coming down to the wire.
You didn't pick the over-under.
The over-under, I have it at 48.5.
Mm-hmm. I'm under.
Yeah. Agreed. Under. When we come back, bangers.
Bangers.
Here on ESPN Asheville.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Some absolutely beautiful weather if it's Friday night lights or weekend plans. It's going to stay dry. Rain chances going up next week. Next week looks like a mess. We'll see if that verifies. But a beautiful afternoon today. Bright blue sky, low 60s. Tonight mainly clear, middle 30s. So again, some patchy frost, and there will be some colder spots. Saturday, sunshine 65. Sunday, we cloud over 62. Chance of showers as early as Sunday night. From the Weather Channel, meteorologist Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by North Carolina Department of Transportation.
Each year, about 2,000 pedestrians and over 800 cyclists are hit by cars in North Carolina. You can change this. Drivers must yield to pedestrians, and cyclists must obey traffic laws. Visit watchformenc.org.
This is what it sounds like to win $1,000 in bonus bucks.
Oh my God, thank you!
Get ready for it to happen to you.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Every weekday.
Awesome!
Looking for a career with stability and purpose? NC Department of Adult Correction is hiring correctional officers statewide with benefits, paid vacation, and opportunities to grow within the field. Learn more. Visit dac.nc.gov/cojobs.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
ESPN Asheville, broadcasting from the Ingalls studio at Radio Ranch. Log on to ESPNAVL.com and make us your #1 preset on the iHeartRadio app. ESPN Asheville, #1 for sports coverage in the mountains.
At Ingalls, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingalls, low prices, love the savings.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after lean, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we're Western North Carolina strong.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
Coffee's the closer's only.
Get them the money. Then when you get the money, you get the power.
That watch costs more than your car.
Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
It's the best time of the weekend. It's time for the bangers, and it's the best bangers. I still have two favorites left, which pains me, but I do. Alabama's an 11.5-point favorite at South Carolina. I love Billy Bryce. I love Lenora Sellers, and I love betting on the fact they're about to get their brains bashed out by Ty Simpson. Give me Alabama minus 11.5. It's electric in Nashville. Diego Pavia is a uniter, not a divider, and he's about to smoke Missouri like the crappy barbecue that they have. If you want Kansas City barbecue, get it in Asheville from Bear's Barbecue, because that's Kansas City barbecue done right, not that saucy mess that you get in Missouri. Give me Vanderbilt plus minus the 3.5. I butchered that sideways, which means it's time for the best part of the week.
Underdog, 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 underdog.
Speed of lightning, roar of thunder. My first one's LSU. They're a 2.5-point dog, but we're home in Death Valley, and it's night time. And I don't think Texas A&M's that good. I think they're very close to LSU, and this is a game in Louisiana, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be gross, and LSU's going to find a way to win it. I'm taking LSU plus the 2.5 outright. One of my favorite cities in the country. I had a queen in Memphis one night, one time in Memphis. She's still out there somewhere. She's probably working in a Hooters somewhere. But Memphis is a 6.5-point dog at home against South Florida. I will keep betting against South Florida until I'm right. Damn it, I will do it until the end of time if I have to. Give me the Memphis Tigers plus the 6.5. They went outright. Give me the Cowbells of Mississippi State. I'm going to Starkville. We're going to bang those stupid Cowbells, and Arch Manning's going to poop in his pants because he's not any good. Give me Mississippi State to win outright. And the biggest game of the weekend, one of the worst songs ever created.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain.
I hate that song almost as much as I hate Oklahoma. Give me Ole Miss plus the 5.5. Oklahoma's overrated. I don't know who's going to win this game, but I have a feeling we're going to score 400 gajillion points, and it's going to be whoever has to punt first loses. It's Rochambeau. First one to fall down loses. Give me Ole Miss. Hotty toddy plus 5.5.
Bouncing back from the loss to Georgia last week. We'll see if it happens for Trinidad Chambliss and company.
Whoo, I'm tired. We have a super chat on the way out.
All right, let's hit that.
Show me the money. Money. Show me the
It's from Sir Jimothy. It said start McLaurin, Devontae Smith, or Josh Downs. Pick two. Devontae Smith's the no-doubter for me.
Yeah, I'm in.
This is kind of a cop-out answer, but it's the best one I got. If you need upside, go Terry McLaurin. If you need safe, go Josh Downs. Look at your percentage to win this game. If you're the dog, take McLaurin. If you're the favorite, take Downs. I hate projections, but it's the best way I can answer it because I don't know what you're going to get out of Terry.
Right.
It's hard for me to tell you to start him when I've barely seen him all year. I don't think Josh Downs has a ton of upside, but I think he has enough.
All right, big weekend of football. It's all going to be here on ESPN Asheville. News Radio 570 WWNC, of course, on your televisions as well, and on the Ingles Living the Dream Tour in Charlotte on Sunday. Follow us on all the social medias at the Sportsocracy to follow the Ingles Living the Dream Tour at the Bills and the Panthers.
I'm going to go find an AI cover of Queen of Memphis. Let's go, Tigers!
This is Carolina football.
Hands off to Goss. Goss left side of the 10. Goss at the 5. Sprints to the front left corner of the end zone for 6.
Saturday, the Heels return to Keenan to take on the Virginia Cavaliers. Pre-game coverage starts at 11 a.m., kickoff at noon on your home for Carolina football.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
We are the Nix family, and this is our Ingles story.
Welcome to Henderson County, North Carolina, known throughout the South as Apple Country. Here, the family of Apple Wedge Farm is in its 5th and 6th generation, cultivating fresh fruit for the local community and beyond. For decades, these beautiful locally grown apples have graced the shelves of Ingles markets, and we look forward to carrying them for decades to come. Ingles. Low prices, love the savings.
Some people won't give you the real talk on drugs, but it's time we know the facts. Fentanyl is killing people. It's a powerful opioid, often made illegally and commonly mixed with illicit drugs. It can even be pressed into counterfeit pills that resemble prescription medications. Just 2 milligrams, about the size of a few grains of sand, can potentially be lethal. This isn't an ad to scare you, but it is an ad to make you think twice. Get the facts. Go to realdealonfentanyl.com. This message is brought to you by the Ad Council.
News Radio 570 WWNC is proud to announce our 2025 Salute to Veterans, November 11th at Cultivated Cocktails in Asheville. Join us for an evening of special guests and dignitaries, all in honor of our veterans of Western North Carolina. Veterans get in free, a $10 donation at the door for everyone else. The first 150 people through the door will receive a commemorative pint glass. Cultivated Cocktails will offer both food and drink, plus free valet parking. Tuesday, November 11th at Cultivated Cocktails with News Radio 570 WWNC and our Salute to Veterans.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
From the Ingles studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.